Right. Down.
Yes, queen.
Ugh.
Right. I have chat for you. Well, once we are live, anyway. Stupid fucking iPad. Come on. Right, there we go. Okay. Now let's have a listen. Let's do a bit of speaking. See if we're sounding okay. Do we need to turn shit up? Let's find out. Let's have a listen. Let's do a bit of speaking. See if we're sounding okay. Do we need to turn shit up? Yeah, we're good. We're good.
You say sounds alright?
Yeah, man. Yes, queen.
Yeah. People are here already.
Jesus. People are keen.
Saracen and Zero Nation both said hey.
Yo, oh, and
Yeah.
let's just, yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
change the chat.
Oh, yes, too live. Don't know why top chat is an option.
Joe wants to know the fuck you guys doing online tonight.
Because I'm trying to get the game done. Even though I don't want to get the game done because it's like my favourite, but...
I will get it done.
Yes. Right, I need to go to the Shimmering Island.
Okay, you've not got much left to do now, have you?
I do not. Which is just north of Estergaza. Goodbye forever!
Bye-bye.
Bye!
Don't die.
Try not to.
I've replaced my boyfriend. Decided to get a better version.
A hairier version.
Yes. I ordered Chris off Tinternet. Didn't cost much.
It's not expensive.
But he gets the job done. Right, now I forget, do you have to enter the Shimmering Island on the world map? Yes, you do.
So this is how are you guys? I'm alright.
Yes.
How are you? And
Chris
Joey
bought-
says upgraded.
Chris bought these for us to try, these new Coke energy things.
They are interesting.
No, oh, no taurine.
No, that's the selling point for the high caffeine, no taurine.
Well, it doesn't taste like Coke,
No.
so that advert's a lie.
It tastes like knockoff Coke.
Yeah. It's not bad, it's just, it doesn't taste of Coke.
No.
By the way, a thought had occurred the other day, like, because I've got this on fast speed, and, like, we're bouncing like that, could you imagine, like, what the boob physics must be doing? Black eyes all around.
So she's been better, and I think she tried the Coke as well. It's alright. It is what it is.
We're gonna dive off the ship.
Die.
It's sucking us in.
Sarah liked the Coke.
I'm glad it's the Coke she likes. Zero gravity.
Because isn't this like your point of no return kind of thing? Or not quite. But...
Not quite. I mean, I'm going to do spoilers because the game's fucking
Oh yeah.
well over 20 years old, I would imagine. God damn, look at it out there again.
Got here just in time.
Once Kuja finds out his heritage and realises that he can actually die, he goes mental and blows this place up.
Oh, okay, that's what I thought where we were.
Yes. So, there is Garland. So you finally came.
I was going to say, we've not done Garland yet. And
Not yet. But I'm literally so fucking OP right now, no boss can touch me. Except for Ozma, I really fucking struggled with him still.
There's always one.
But, like, I was actually reading that Ozma is one of the very rare Final Fantasy super bosses that changes depending on how you're leveling up and how you attack him.
Yeah.
So you can't actually form a strategy. A lot of it is purely being lucky and hoping you survive his attacks.
There's a few, I swear a few of the games have that. So I know Sephiroth in 7 does it, or hit one of his forms. Depending on what you use in the final dungeon depends on his stats.
Yeah. Because I believe if you do something, he has like well over I think it was the first one to like over 1 million HP wording or something.
Like that. If you use Knights of the Round, he gets a ridiculous chunk of HP.
Yeah.
Sarah's asking what's new with us. Not a lot. Same old same. I'm working hard and being appreciated.
I was actually supposed to be working today. I was covering one of the barmaids, and then the boss actually phoned someone else to cover it. So we both walked in at the same time. Like, what are you doing here? And we were like, we're covering this shift. I was like, no, I'm covering this shift. Well, anyway, as long as I get my set hours, which I'm already getting, I'm not fussed. So, you know, it's just a case of, I was like, oh, Ash, do you mind going home? Because we can't afford to. I mean, it was really quiet. So I was like, no, at the end of the day, I live 10 minutes away. If I'd have got on a bus and had to travel, I might have gone, well, that's a bit of a piss take, actually. But, no, I don't mind it. And we've got, like, I mean, I was productive and did food shopping because I adulted. What?
I get credit points. I went food shopping.
Without being prompted, I might add.
Joe says today Lydia had her up every 2 hours last night because she's teething.
I've told you in the last stream, rum, just drunk.
Wait, for her or the baby?
Either one. As long as the noise blacks out, who cares? And when she gets older, if it traumatizes, just tell her it was mommy's medicine. That's what my mum did. That and give us a knife and said if you can catch it, you can eat it.
Yeah. If you can get it, you can have it.
Right, just because it's battling, and we don't need to. Oh my god, they actually survived a round of attacks. Getting really select. As if that's going to make a lick of difference.
You think that will stop me?
I know. But no, the only thing I struggle with Osmar is he has 2 attacks that can kill your party instantly. Curse, which can't be countered. You can stop some of the status effects, but not the death.
Yeah.
And then there is the meteor that you can drop on you, which again can deal 9999 damage to all your party. And even with auto life, which only happens once, if he does it on you twice and your whole team gets hit, then you're fucked basically.
That's the thing, you conned out very quickly from it.
Yes.
Yeah. It says just to try rubbing teething gel on the gums.
Yeah. The problem is, like, it works to a degree, but I mean, I don't have children, but even I know there's literally nothing that you can do for them. You just have to ride it out. You can ease it a little, but that is literally about it.
Jeff said rum wouldn't last all night though, so it would get expensive having to top her up.
They should be starting her off right.
It's the cold that comes with it that wakes her, being unable to breathe and all.
Yeah, I had a real bad fucking chest infection the last few days. Sucked ass.
Oh, that's what you just do for fun.
Oh yeah, you always go ass to mouth.
Never go ass to mouth. You went bass to mouth.
Bass to mouth. So we're finding out about Zadine's heritage.
He's not just a weirdo.
He's not a monkey. He's an alien. And not the chest bursty kind.
Not the fun kind.
I wonder what the world record is for surviving a xenomorph attack.
Probably not long. Like several seconds.
Oh, my dad's ringing me. Sorry, Dad. Busy. Yeah, we're professional.
We are professional here. So it says she feels like crap.
I don't know.
I did read that right, yes. What does virus do again? Is it stronger poison?
It is, and it also drains your MP as well.
Okay.
Which is a double kick in the teeth.
So double, you don't want it.
No. No one wants a virus.
Roulette.
Fuck!
Oh.
Oh, but I've got auto life, so it's okay. God bless being OP. I love it when you get to know a game so well that you just exploit the fuck out of it. Right,
Check
where is
out
it?
my auto life. Yeah, so it's been an anxiety-driven day. It's been anxiety-driven days.
Hmm.
Not good.
No.
I'd say make a point of so auto region. You went from starting this fight on like 100 or odd,
Yeah.
and you're back to full life now.
Yes.
Oh, virus means you don't get any XP either.
Mother.
You son of a bitch. I'm guessing that's what it was because you didn't get any then.
No. Right. I know there is a way down here.
Joe says, "Is it still fun being OP though, Ash?"
Oh, of course.
Is it? Is it?
Yes. Yes, it is.
Be stressed.
A little
Be
bit.
stressed.
A little bit.
Be stressed.
Jen! Jen!
Jen!
Stressed!
Be stressed. Jan.
Fucking love the IT crowd. Ah! She does not have auto life. Freya just used auto potion. Why have I got that equipped?
It's useful until you get region.
Certainly is. Super OP!
OP powers activate! Sorry Sarah, I missed your message. Are you in on Friday, Ash?
As in, at work? Yeah, I will be. I always am.
I don't leave.
Certainly
No
don't.
one lets me leave. All of these skills you're not using.
I know. Isn't it beautiful?
Do you have MP times 20% on? I suppose if you're not using magic, though.
I don't need to.
Who uses magic? SSS should be there, she needs to chat.
Well, I'm all for it, but I will be working, and Friday is a very, very busy day, so you'll have to bear with me because it's not always possible.
Do you want antibody on?
No, because the vaccine's not affected by it. There it is.
Okay.
A Minerva's plate. I forget who that's for.
So that's fine. Talking your PA.
We talk off stream.
Talk off stream. I keep meaning to go play this again. I just never. I've just finished disc one, and I'm like, yeah, I'll do it in a minute. I'll play it. Then something else catches my eye though.
It is the sort of thing like you have to dedicate time to it.
So I've got like 4 Final Fantasies in the go at once, and all of them. Well, 10, I'm at the end. You know, I've beaten all these games. I go back and blame, and I don't know why I punish myself.
Like 10, I love 10 to a degree, until it gets to the point where you have to take on the Dark Aeons. Because the skill, the look, just the graft you have to put into it. I remember the last time I tried to fill the sphere grid, and I just couldn't do it. I just could not be arsed.
Well, that's the thing though, isn't it? Because obviously to max out your stats, you have to remove all the the ones that do +1.
Yeah, and replace them with 4s.
Yeah. So it's just a nightmare.
And not only that, getting getting the signals
Yeah.
and everything. Like, what's the two I could never ever do? Tidus's, because I could never get the Sun one because you had to do the Chocobo race and get exactly 0-0.
Yeah.
I think I got to 0.2 at one point and I was fucking heartbroken.
You think about that as well. If you miss getting the sigil,
Yeah.
You bugger yourself.
Yeah.
Because you go back there, it's like, oh, now I have to fight Dark Bahamut.
Yeah.
Yay!
Oh, no, no.
It's the Invincible.
It is indeed. And what was the other one? Oh no, tell a lie, there was 3. Blitzball. I liked Blitzball, but I didn't like it enough to keep playing it. Because you need it for Whacker's one.
Yeah.
And then...
So that's how you get all his limit breaks.
Yeah.
So she'll message you tomorrow evening.
Fair enough. I'm all for it.
And I think that's just... the Invincible just freaked her out.
Fair enough.
The eye in the sky. To be fair, that is a very odd thing to see. I had like the weirdest dream last night, and I woke up like in a panic.
Oh yeah?
So I drifted off, and obviously sleeping went the past few nights, but I drifted off and I woke up at like 3 o'clock in the morning. And all that's running through my head is like, we signed the contract and those men are coming to kill me now.
Oh my god.
I'm like pitch black, staring at my door like, I know they're out there. They'll come in a minute. As soon as I close my eyes, they'll be in. And I have no idea what was wrong with me, but I was...
You've been watching way too many Friday night... Oh, is it Friday Nights at Freddy's or something?
And that's what I mean. It's just, could not rest. So yeah, Sarah said it was the eye in the sky. Not School says, sup weebs. I'm alright.
Yeah, man.
I'm weebing hard, what can I say? Maximum weebage.
So, Zidane found out someone was built. So, he's now wondering, oh shit.
Is that what the kids are calling it these days?
Yes. Where's your man? My man?
Tim Cooney's here, he says, hey gang.
Tim! What a bimbo. Freddy's like, you're not being yourself since you've just seen everyone that, you know, looks exactly like you and you've spent your whole life wondering where you came from. As if it might not be too much to take in at once.
So we're starting early with Tim saying, someone was built, how much do they lift?
Do you even lift?
Oh, there we go, JLP, do you even lift Tim?
Do you know, a little bit of me has started thinking about joining the gym, but I just don't know if I can dedicate myself to it. It's one of those things, isn't it, where you have to go every single day.
Well, tell us what you want out of it, though.
I don't know. Like, I've hit that point in my life where I don't have to make... I got the ring now, so I don't have to make much effort anymore.
I'm done. Yeah.
But then every now and again I catch a glimpse of myself in the mirror and think, you are such a fat piece of shit and you need to do something about it. But then I'm like, I just can't be asked to do something about it. So we're all going to die of something. I may as well die happy. Like, I can't stand those people where, like, gym is like a way of life. Like, you know, what is it? Fucking lift or die, basically.
See, my cousin came out with the best thing ever, and he's like, oh, my excuse for not going to gym, like, yeah, well, you hear about all these runners, you know, who go out and then their heart just explodes because they put too much stress on it from exercising every day. It's like, nah, I just want to die of a heart attack from eating too much food. That's a better way to go.
Just don't know. So, he's learning that the light of the world means that the planet is alive. And these are empty vessels waiting for the new souls of terror to enter them.
So, Tim says he's doing well. Not School says if you want to lose weight, that's a diet thing. If you want to build muscle, you need to work out a lot. Sarah says I use 3 sessions a week.
See, like for me, I'm not sure it's even about fucking like. I don't think I want to know that sort of thing. Like, I don't want to gain like loads of muscle and shit like that. I ain't got time for that fucking nonsense. But like, I don't know. There's a little bit of me that's like, just look at the mirror, just fucking do something about it.
See, I used to work with someone, you've met him, Adam.
Yes.
He's like 0% body fat, goes to the gym every morning and after work, and he's built like a house. He's fucking huge. But he's like, oh, come gym with me. I'm like, no, I think you'll kill me.
That's it. What you were saying that to me the other day. One like, oh, we'll take you until you spew, and like, what fucking good is that?
Yeah.
Like, if it's gonna make me ill, I don't want to know.
Yeah.
But you see, that I have the thing of, I want to lose weight, so I know that I'd have to do cardio. But I'm quite badly asthmatic, so I do a little bit of treadmill, and I'm like, so it's like a double-edged sword. And again, like, I don't know. I just don't know if I can be arsed. And I feel judged.
It's fine. Tim says, or roids if you want to get super jacked, bro.
I mean, I'm all for the use of, things in moderation, but I think I have to draw the line at roids. I don't know why.
I'm still by the fact of, we should have the regular Olympics and then the Olympics where people can do as much roids as they want.
Yes! Oh, that... Yes. Yes. All of the yes.
Not as good as steroids is the healthiest way to build muscles, that's obvious. 9 out of 10 doctors agree. I mean, inhalers contain steroids.
Yeah.
I know it's not enough to make you jacked because it's for your lungs, but...
We've all got to start somewhere, though.
That's why I tell people, like, yeah, I'm on roids. They don't look like it. How dare you? There's someone at work said to me, like, you've lost loads of weight, haven't you? Said, no, I've just had a shave.
I don't know. Like I said, I look back at it all and just think, I've got the ring, I don't have to matter.
Chirpy says weightlifting is a good workout to lose weight. Then Queenie says, steroid Olympics, Chris, you genius. I have my moments.
Steroid Olympics, I mean...
Like, imagine the javelin, like, that's hitting someone in the crowd. That's what I'm saying. Someone's getting speared. He's killed 3, that's at least 10 points.
So, he's found out he's what's known as a genome.
He's a gnome?
Mm.
And Not School says, I'm trying to gain weight right now, so I can't exercise very much. Yes, imagine the boxing, yes.
Oh my god, roid rage boxing.
So you put cage fighting in the Olympics, I'd watch that. Just literally look a bum
Fucking
fire.
roid rage MMA. By the way, and the other thing that really, because I know it's going around the Facebook at the minute, who is it, that Anthony Joshua, and he got beat by that dude that looks like he's never worked out a day in his life.
Yeah.
And it's
yeah.
like, what was it, Jim Bod versus Dad Bod, and fucking Dad Bod killed it.
One of my things that I'm reading at the minute is I might get the wrong way around, but it's Justin Bieber wants to fight Tom Cruise in MMA.
Yes.
That would be an interesting watch.
Oh, souls are born of the planet and then return to the planet. I wonder where they got that idea from. Sounds very much like the live stream.
That's what says that'd be crazy, guys. We should start an illegal fighting ring.
Like, okay, I know this is going to be really, really frowned upon in me saying this, but me and Finn were having this discussion recently, and we were talking like about all the trades and stuff like that, and I made a joke saying, prostitution is one of Britain's oldest, and it still happens today. I know I've seen quite a few, they're knocking shots by look, like you see a Chinese massage parlour still open at 10 o'clock at night and you go, so I just think if they're going to do it, make it legal, make it safe.
But yeah, it's like the thing with Amsterdam. Obviously, they have the red light district, but it's
Yes.
a safe environment.
Yes, it's policed, it's controlled. Like marijuana, I'm all for legalise it.
Give me that legal marijuana.
It's a plant.
Look, you tell me eat more veg. Why can't I smoke it?
Yeah. It is a plant and it's good for me.
Legalise the fun ones.
Yes. See, like, that always made me laugh. You know when Charlie Sheen went off the rails? And people were like, he was blowing all his money on prostitutes and coke. If you're making $1 million episode, what the fuck are you going to spend it on?
That's the thing. You know... And I'm not saying like, oh, you know, but he's a celebrity, so he got away lightly with it. 'Cause, you know, if that's me or
Well,
you,
he didn't. He got AIDS, didn't he?
Well, no, you know what I mean? Like, you know, if you were caught banging prostitutes and doing coke, that's a jail sentence for me or you.
Yeah. He could literally pay his fucking bail money and not even shed a tear over it. You're taking me to see Garland.
Jopie says, there's a place underneath the pub in my town that's known for prostitution. It's everywhere.
It is. But again, like, it's... I only say it because it happens. It's horrible that people put themselves in that situation. Some people have no choice. But I just think if it's going to happen, you know, make it safe, make it proper.
I mean, that's a good point, because my cousin used to work night shift at Shoe Zone here. And the street we had to drive by, it was blatant, these women standing on street corners, what they were doing.
Yeah.
And, you know... Like I said, yeah, I feel for them, because, you know, if they had a safe environment to do it, and it was policed and shit, you know, yeah, I mean, everyone wins at the end of the day then, really. But, you know, Britain's very PC about everything, so... There's also a place near my work which I'm convinced is a brothel.
You know... I'm trying to remember the way.
You tell me you don't know the way.
I do not know the way.
You do not know the way.
Ah, there we go.
I'm bringing back dead memes, ladies and gentlemen.
Uganda Knuckles. Put Uganda Knuckles in a steroid fucking Olympics. Do you know the way? Are you the queen?
No, that's why I just want, like, the Ugandan team to come out and go, they did not know the way. They couldn't win. Joe says, I mean, I don't completely agree with it, but at the end of the day, it's their body and they're consenting to it. No one would have a problem if they weren't paying for it. That's, I mean, it's one of these very fun things, because I had a conversation with all my friends, it's like that grey area of being an escort.
Yeah.
Because you're technically being paid for your time,
yeah,
and to go out with people. The sex is optional, apparently.
Yes.
So...
Or if you're Juice Bigelow, it just doesn't happen at all. In your whole time as a gigolo, did you have sex with anyone? No, sir.
It's like, I know it's not as simple as just saying like, oh, why are you standing on here? Well, I'm an escort. I know it's not that easy to just be like, oh...
I saw a great meme about that though, saying like, if you're going to be a prostitute, just carry a video camera with you at all times, because making porn is legal.
But yeah, again, that's the thing, you know, you're paying two strangers to have sex for you, I guess.
Yes.
So... Yeah, it's a strange one, really. That school says, there's a place near me that sells bongs, but it has to hide itself as a DVD store because everyone going in there is just there to buy weed. All the DVDs are from 2006 and haven't been sold. We had this conversation with someone. It's like, it's legal to sell things like bongs, grinders, meth pipes and stuff like this. Apparently that's all legal to sell all that. You just can't sell the drugs itself.
No. In this country, for marijuana, it is totally legal to purchase seeds. You are not allowed to grow them. I know.
But that's me. It's the bonkers thing, really, isn't it? You
Yeah.
can buy the seeds, but heaven forbid you grow them. Sarah's back.
I mean, like, I see this thing at the minute like, okay, I'm going to rip on the Americans a little because I've got an American pen pal called Scott, and every day I send him a message saying, what the fuck is wrong with your country? Like, trying to make abortion completely illegal in all states. Fucking, it is not your even with the father having... No. The woman is the one that has to do it. Do not impose your thing on my body. Like, no, it is not okay in any sense whatsoever. But I flip the coin and go, but they're legalising it, so... I can't be completely mad because they're seeing the thing of it's a plant. Like, all the... You know when you see it all the time, like when the kid's having convulsions and they have a bit of cannabis oil and they can function completely normally.
Mm.
And it's like, for fuck's sake, because of the TCP in it. Like, the world is just so going to shit, but there are just things that could just make it better. Like, what's the debate over in this country? The TV licence.
Yeah.
That's the one that's in the news at the moment. Over 75 losing their TV licenses. For fuck's sake, the older generation are some of the loneliest people in the fucking world. Some of them don't have conversations for days on end and their only interaction is through the TV, and now people want to take that away from them as well. Do you know what I say it is? Because me and Finn were talking about this. Mm-hmm. I say it's a blanket for the housing crisis.
Oh, okay.
That they're trying to kill off from... Because loneliness kills. I don't care what anyone says. Loneliness kills. And I believe that they're trying to get rid of as many as possible to try and free up the housing market. I know people might go, well, where are you making the connection? You know, what are we hearing at the minute? TV licenses and people have got nowhere to live. Or they've got nowhere to live that's affordable. Because people don't want to downsize when they've purchased their homes and all that sort of stuff. And...
It is crazy, because I said there's a lot of laws that make no sense, but some, you know... It's one of those things, I'm not saying we should start from the beginning.
No.
Because you can't, but I do think a lot of them do need looking at again.
Yeah.
And there's some out there that, you know, like I said, you can have the seeds but you can't grow the plant.
Yeah.
Makes no
why
sense
not?
to me.
Tell me why. Why can't I grow the plant?
Yeah. Not a score says, yeah, you can't call it a bong, you have to call it a water-based tobacco pipe.
Oh, my brother had one called a lung. And it was like an accordion. So you stretched it, you filled it, and then it hit you so fucking hard. Yeah. I had 2 hits of it, I was done.
You know Finn's sister, her partner?
Yeah.
He was telling me about one that he knew. He said, called it Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Obi-Wan Kenobi. Obi-Wan Kenobi.
That's very clever.
But no, so not only that, I mean the TV licence, it is £155 a year. It is not cheap. And let's face it, like I always people say it every year, like Christmas is a perfect time to a thing a year. When does anything new ever get played?
Yeah.
You know, it is. I think the last few years, what could you say it's been? Mrs. Brown's Boys, that's a new thing, and then Call the Midwife, is that the other one? Like, I know I don't even think that's going anymore, but
it's in my understanding though. It's like you need a TV license for BBC.
Yeah.
Because everything else, in theory, you don't need it for.
No.
So as long as like, if you just said, yeah, I'm just not going to watch BBC. The thing is, you can't just say, yeah, I've got a TV, but I don't watch that.
Yeah. Do you know, even if you don't have a TV, if you can receive a signal, you can still be charged for it.
Yeah, I mean, I went on iPlayer and it said, oh, you know, you can't watch anything, you have to agree you have a TV license.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fucking crazy. Tim says, there's a far easier way to do that, Ash. Just adopt the American stance on healthcare and guns.
Oh, yeah, that is the other one as well. Like, I know the NRA are in complete control of America, but whenever I speak to them, I'm like, how many more fucking school kids have to die before your country realises, oh shit, maybe guns aren't a good thing? Like, and this whole fucking, it's in the Second Amendment, which was written over several hundred years ago. Mm-hmm. It's like, I'm not dissing on religion right here, but like the Bible, it is not concise to today's standard of living. It worked back when it was written.
Yeah.
You know? But the message, you know, be a good person, love each other, seek forgiveness. I'm all for that aspect of religion in regards to Christianity. Because like you hear it all the time, like, oh, when Leviticus said, you know, do not lie with a man as one lies with a woman. When you see the Christians like gay bashing, never once ever did Jesus Christ ever condemn homosexuality.
Yeah.
Never once. He said love everyone equally. You know, and every time I hear of another fucking school shooting, I just think, how is it no longer? How have like the world nations not gone around to America and gone, do you know what, mate? I think you need to take a bit of a look at yourself right now.
But it's really interesting because, as I said, I might not get my facts right on this, but to my understanding, Canada has almost the same gun laws as America.
But it has major gun control.
Yeah.
You know,
And there's a lot less to it. So I just
yeah.
read some of these because I'm going to get to ahead. Sarah said, yeah, it is agreeing with you in the previous point. And Not School says, Mrs. Brown's voice is such a shit show, I don't get why it's so popular. And Sarah says, exactly.
The reason Mrs. Brown... Now, you see, I find it funny, but I grew up in the generation of... I loved things like Only Fools and Horses, Hello, Hello, Bottom, Young Ones, like 80s, early 90s slapstick comedy. And I think it appeals to that generation because it's what we grew up with. Like, I quite happily could... Even though it was way before my time, I could quite happily sit there and binge watch 4 seasons of Hello, Hello. Because it just... There's nothing that can replicate it from nowadays. You know, so I think that's why it does so well. Also, because the swearing on it on national TV, you know, I just think it's created a spark and it's reignited the people that loved those types of shows back in the day. I love Bottom. I love the Young Ones. You know I shouldn't. I know it's slapstick. I know it's all that nonsense, but...
So I went back and I was watching Father Ted clips.
Oh, Ted, another good one.
It's that bit priest. I'm on fucking island still.
Oh my god! What do you two do? We're priests. Priests!
Priest?
Don't tell me I'm still on that fucking island! But again, it's a good, you know, it's a good comparison to it. That... That's why I believe Mrs. Brown's Boys does so well.
I feel as well, TV nowadays is, you know, everyone has to be so PC about stuff.
Yeah.
Because no one, you know, you say one thing wrong and the internet takes to Twitter and social media and your show gets, you know, you get cancelled.
Oh my god, it's so what's wrong with this generation.
So no one dares push the boat. That no one dares say anything that might be construed as offensive.
Oh, do you know what? I have no fucking time and patience for these sorts of... Like, I loved Joan Rivers, God bless her soul, because she said it how it was and didn't give a fuck. There was one person, she made a joke live on stage about... oh, God, what was it? She was making jokes about Helen Keller. Do you know who that is?
Yeah.
So, if you don't know who Helen Keller is, it's a famous story from America called The Water Woman. She couldn't speak, she was deaf and dumb, and she was taught to communicate. And she made a joke saying, like, it's the only child she's ever liked because she couldn't talk. And then a guy went on stage and literally went up to her on stage and went, that shit's not funny, I've got a deaf son. And she went, yes, it is funny. Plain and simple. You don't like it, leave. You know, for example, like, I've made jokes on this thing about shaking babies. Of course I wouldn't fucking do it in real life.
And this is what I think people don't understand is, you know, a joke is not an opinion.
No. And again, people are just too bent out of shape and, you know, fucking hell, just have a joke about shit. Life can be fucking hard enough.
I was going to say, you know, life's not easy.
No.
They said, you know, school shootings, you know, famine, poverty. There's a lot wrong with the world. If you can't find something to laugh at, you never will.
See, I laugh at... I was reading the other day, like, there's this thing going around at the minute, what is it, like, existence for humanity could be done as early as 2050? Or something along those lines. That's, like, the biggest scare tactic at the minute. And I just look at it, it's like, oh, you tell me I've got 30 more years. Fist.
Yeah.
Well, so Zidane's having an existential crisis right now because He's realised that he's a puppet and he was made, and that he wasn't born, and he was sent to destroy the earth.
Tim says, Young Ones is fun nonsense.
Yes. Aid Edmondson and Rick Mayall, God rest his soul. You know, fucking Right Said Fred.
Yeah.
Who didn't love that film?
Yeah, have to have fun in the world.
Yeah.
So you get a bit of everything. Last time we were here, we were starting church, and this time we're deep in conversation.
I know, right?
Sorting the world's problems out.
But, like,
Next week we tackle religion.
yeah. I'll take religion on right now. I would. I have no thing whatsoever in regards to religion. Like, at one point, I actually walked up to... In Leicester, we have like a clock tower in the middle of our city centre, so it's like a...
Big TikTok clock.
Big TikTok clock. Okay, big TikTok clock. But, and quite often you see a lot of like religious groups there promoting Jesus and all that sort of stuff. Mm-hmm. You know, and one woman was talking about homosexuality, and I stood there listening. Now, she was bashing, you know, and I walked up to her in front of everyone. I didn't raise my voice, I just raised the valid arguments like, listen, I respect the fact that you have a religion, you have a belief, you have a way of life that works for you. Now, I counted, there was about, if I added them up correctly, there must have been about 12 men like in this group with this lady. Mm-hmm. And I turned around and said to her, but I find it really ironic that a group of men and yourself who one day decided the fact that they love Jesus think it gives them the right to come down to the city centre and tell people how to live. And I said, live your life, it's all good, live your life, we're not bothering you, live it, do it, just leave it alone. Yeah. If we're going to burn in hell, let it happen, you know. And I also turned around and said to her, does the Bible also not say, judge not lest ye be judged? And as you know, only Jesus and God can do that. You know, no person before him will do it. And I often think to myself, and I know people use this thing all the time, if you're going to promote religion, make sure you fucking know your scripture before you do that shit. Yeah. Because I haven't read the Bible. I grew up in a Jehovah's Witness household. I know it's a bit similar, but there's a lot of differences as well. But again, like, and Jehovah's Witnesses, I can say it because I was raised with one. They're fucking crazy, but I would never, ever, not ever stop them from being the way that they are, because that way works for them. The only thing that ever put me off it, and this is the story that put me off being a Jehovah's Witness, even though I would have grown out of it anyway and I would have been turned away because of blah blah blah. Long story short, one of my cousins was involved in a car crash, and if anyone doesn't know this, Jehovah's Witnesses do not believe in blood transfusions because they believe it impures your blood and then you're no longer worthy of heaven. My aunt and uncle were willing to allow my cousin to go because they didn't want him to have a blood transfusion. Now, luckily, this was in the time where doctors can actually overrule religious things because their thing is to protect life. You know, but it's what put me off. And again, but I look back at it now, and as an adult, I'll go, okay, yeah, you're entitled to your belief, you're entitled to your religion, you're entitled to your way of life. I don't fucking agree with that, mind you, but as an adult, I can go, yeah, if you want to do that, live your life. You know? But I think that for me, the thing that put it off is my cousin was like, he was in such bad state. He couldn't talk for himself. This was a decision, because he was out cold. It was a horrific car accident. And, you know, I'm just thinking, I'm pretty sure that he would rather live another 40 years. And it's horrible to say, but in some of my family, they shunned him because of he was no longer pure, you know? Also, a little thing that they don't know, Jehovah's Witnesses, now it might be a stereotype, but this is what I grew up with, they give like 10% of their earnings to the church.
Really?
Yeah. Hand on heart, heart to God, or whatever you want to say.
Yeah, I just want to cover something really quickly.
Go for it.
I'll read the comments, I've not forgotten.
Yeah.
I recently attended some first aid training through work.
Yes.
And they were saying, if you witness someone, doing a suicide attempt or anything like that, and if you go to help them, they said no, you have to stand there and wait for them to be unconscious before you can help them.
Yeah.
Because you have to have consent to help anyone now. And it's one of the scariest things is the lady running it said she had a case where, you know, someone was in an accident and they weren't with it, and she was like, oh, you know, do you want me to help? They said, no, get off me, get off me. And, you know, they were losing a lot of blood, but because they said that, she's like, I can't do anything. And it wasn't, you know, it wasn't a suicide attempt, it wasn't anything like that. She's like, you know, but because they've said no, I can't administer first aid. So she had to wait to like loss of blood go unconscious before she could help. It's like, you know, that's time lost. Anyway, that's enough of that. I'll get back to the comments.
Go for it.
Joker says, I mean, aren't we all puppets? Final Fantasy is a metaphor for life. Tim says, oh, we are puppets. How else can you explain this hand up my ass? Sarah agrees with all your comments on religion and things like that. It says it's the same as the Latter-day Saints.
Yeah. Oh no, they... Okay, I know I shouldn't use this word, but they are a whole nother type of crazy. Whole nother type of crazy. Like, they won't drink coffee, for example, because, it's impure to the body. They don't drink caffeine, they don't swear, they don't cuss, they claim not to have negative thoughts. Just anything that makes the body unclean, they're not part of that life, which I think is fucking crazy.
Not as school said, I've heard if you cut a Jehovah's Witness in half, they grow to 2 Jehovah's Witnesses.
Oh, the Deadpool theory. Have you heard that one?
No.
Oh, so did you see Deadpool 2 yet?
Yes, I have.
Yeah. So the scene where Juggernaut rips him in half.
Yes.
And he grows back his legs.
Yes.
What about his legs that was there, that were left?
Okay.
Will it regrow another Dead? Everyone's saying like, oh, will Deadpool 3? Will there be another Deadpool and he's got to fight himself?
Probably. It's the way those films go. Where did I get to? Mormons have some nutty beliefs, Tim says. Serge says not all of them are friends of Mormon. I mean, it's like, you know, you said it as well, you know, I agree, you know, you can practice your religion, do what you want.
Yep, live your life.
Yeah, the one thing I'll say is just, one, don't shove it down my throat. If I tell someone like, you know, I don't have a religion, that's not an invitation to try and convert me. And as long as you're not harming anyone, like, you know, I don't care, because I said, I know most religions believe in the whole live how you would, or you know, treat others how you would be treated yourself.
Yeah.
So if you're practicing hate on people and stuff like that, then, you know.
This is why I got quite a few friends who are like Muslim in faith and stuff like that. And I said, like, I'm going to ask the big fucking elephant in the room. I'm going to, like, where in this, I forget what they call their Bible, the Quran.
The Quran.
I was like, so where in the Quran are they getting these things about terrorism? You know, and they're like, literally, it is a tiny, tiny passage which has been completely misinterpreted. You know, like, they don't practice any sort of thing in regards to killing or anything like that. They believe whole life is sacred, and I just...
I was going to say, it's... But I mean, you find extremism in any religion, don't you? That's the worst thing. Because, like, you know, you look at, go back a couple of years, you know, the KKK were, you know, that was the spawn of Christianity.
Oh
apparently.
God, yeah.
So... I mean, one of the comments I just want to make really quickly is one of my friends said, you know, about Christians gay bashing.
Yeah.
It says, right, so you're telling me not to sleep with another man, but you go to a building and confess your love for a man every Sunday.
So, I heard a thing about that, like, I went to church for many years, and why? Because Jesus was what? Hung. I know.
Not school says I've had, not school says I've not really known any religious people. So it says they've had many interesting conversations. When Smith was your friend who's Mormon, And it says, you know, it's a minority, not the majority of Muslims, which yes, we are both aware of.
Yeah.
Tunku says, I did run into an Amish extremist once. He tried to turn me into butter.
You tried to turn me into butter.
Has anyone actually like tried churning butter that way? Because it fucking aches.
I can't say I have.
But now all I can think of is Brenda from Scary Movie. You churn butter like a pro. That's not what we call it where I'm from. Do you remember what to do there?
You have to get through, don't you, without touching them?
That's it, I can't remember.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, 'cause it's the bridge, isn't it? Yeah. Tess says, yeah, I know you weren't bashing all Muslims. Then Not School says, Jesus had a huge dick, and that's a fact, but getting confused is some major bottom energy. Or getting crucified, not confused.
I'm getting crucified. I heard quite a good joke about Jesus recently.
What's that?
Jesus turned around, God looks at Jesus and goes, right, get down there now and sort all those troubles out. And he's like, what? He went, get down there now and sort those troubles out. And he goes, are you sure, Dad? Get down there now. And he's like, Dad, you know what happened last time? And he goes, what? And he goes, well, look, I can't put a fucking Malteser in the middle of my hand. Ooh, you're vibrating.
See, there's a great, and it is a comedy song, so obviously don't take it at face value. But there's a song that, I can't remember who it's by, it's just called like The Perspective of God. And it's like, you know, don't rape people because I've said it's not okay to rape people. Don't rape people because it's a fucked up thing to do.
Yeah. You don't need religion to tell you it's not okay.
Yeah, it's like, you know, I sent the gays to fix overpopulation. Look how that turned out.
Ah, the gays. We are a fabulous bunch.
You got to walk through it?
Yes, I'm just trying to remember.
What exactly was?
Priest of 1.
So I will ask everyone who's watching, did people watch E3?
Yeah, C3!
And what if people did, what are they excited for?
Shenmue.
Not true. Not true. I think we should add an 11th commandment. And the Lord said, man shall not be a major dick.
Do you know what? It makes sense.
Man shall not cause beef with one's bro.
Man shall not covet thy girlfriend's ass.
Not School says Breath of the Wild 2. Yep, definitely. Joker says, the gays single-handedly fixing overpopulation and not abortion, adoption. Sorry, that almost was something completely wrong. The 12th commandment, thou shalt not bug up that shit. It's puff puff pass, my dudes.
I never did something wrong.
Oh, almost crash.
Look at the fucking weather outside. You want Britain? I mean, it pisses it down here anyway, like to the point that it's not even funny. But
it's almost summer.
One of my friends posted that the other day. It's like, it is fucking June and I've had my heating on twice.
Mm-hmm. Sarah says she's excited for Luigi's Mansion 3 and Pokemon Sword and Shield.
Oh, Luigi's Mansion 3. I am set. It hasn't been given a date, unfortunately, though, which I'm a bit sad about. Same as Final Fantasy VIII HD. They listen to the fans.
I mean, I'm up for Luigi's Mansion 3. I love the fact that it's going to have like a co-op mode as well.
Yeah.
So that'd be quite...
With Gooigi.
Gooigi. Pokemon Sword and Shield, I'm quite excited for that actually myself. But I said, so the thing is, for me, this is the first Pokemon game I would have bought since Gold.
Yeah.
So...
That's where... Okay, so I played the games till... Because I had Silver.
Yeah.
So I played the games till Silver. And then... played the games till Silver. And I watched it until the 3rd season.
Yeah.
So... But I didn't... For me, anything after season 3, it's not Pokemon. I just can't. I can't bring myself... Like, there's one that's a fucking ice cream now. There's one that's a bag of garbage.
Tim's looking forward to Doom Eternal. Yeah, that's pretty good.
Holy shit. What the fuck?
Go back!
It's alright, Vivi can take him. As long as he doesn't do snort again.
Not school says, and the Lord said, "Man shall not steal no food out of my fridge." That's a dick move, bro.
For once, I have to use magic. 8,000.
Yeah, Keanu Reeves in Cyberpunk 2077.
I read a thing on that today saying it's possible to have sex with them in the game.
Oh god. That game looked really fun, and when he came out, I was just like, you know what?
He is literally having like the second revival right now. Like, I mean, Bill and Ted. I don't know how the hell they're going to pull it off this late in life.
No.
But I'm all for it.
But he's such a chill guy as well. Like,
yeah.
You know,
what was it? Didn't he donate all of his money at one point or something?
I swear it was everything he would have made from The Matrix. He gave to like the stunt team or something.
Yeah.
Something like that. So I said March 2020 for Luigi's Mansion, possibly.
March 20? No, it said 2019. It just said coming 2019.
I'll check it in a moment.
Yes, I need to know.
Do Eternal look so mental? Yeah. Keanu Reeves has become a Reddit god, and along with that, the woman who did the presentation of the spooky game, and she was just like the most adorable thing in the world. And the internet's blown up over her. So it says, yeah.
It's a spooky ghost.
She means Final Fantasy 7 HD.
Oh, yes. Final Fantasy 8 is also 2019.
That'll be soon, I reckon.
Yeah. I reckon it's going to be around the fall time, because then it will keep people going until FF7. Because if you play the game, I mean, Triple Triad, well, I'm not going to say wasted, because wasted is not the word I want to use, but I spent hours playing that game, because you can, if you play cards, you can break the game.
Oh yeah.
And the thing is Triple Triad was also fun as shit.
Yeah.
They only want the random rule. You can abolish it. It takes fucking time, but the fucking random rule.
See, I found myself like I'd save in regions where I knew the random rule was active. If I knew I had to get a card off someone, I'd save, play for one, great, save, win again.
Yeah.
If I lost, I'll see the reset, because I'm not losing any card. Because like you do the random, and you get shit, but it's like your one good card's in there.
Yeah, but there was the thing, wasn't there? Sometimes you had to lose good cards to make them play other good cards. Like you had to lose Ifrit to Renoa's dad for him to play the Renoa card.
Do you?
Yes. The Queen of Cards, she will ask for certain types because it makes her change them. So if you give her a Chocobo card, she changes it to the Fat Chocobo card, because in the story her dad is the one that makes them.
Oh, okay.
So there are pros and cons to it, but no, the random rule, you'll get 4 level 1s and then one of your ace ones, and then you'll lose it instantly.
Yep. There's no way you can win off that.
No. But the only thing to do is what I do, because there is an achievement for getting all the cards, but you don't have to have them in your possession. As long as you've owned them, it still counts.
Oh, really?
So I just literally convert them all. So all the low level ones, until you start getting to the higher, like level 8 onwards, just fucking change them in.
That's how you get great materials early on, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Change the cards.
You can get Squall's ultimate weapon by the end of this one.
Yeah.
You have to give up the Minotaur card, but you can do it.
Do you need is it steel pipes you get from that? I can't remember what it is.
Adamantium.
Okay.
Yeah. And you also need 20 Annoyal cards.
Yeah.
Which you can get. You can get them from the Quistis fan number 2.
Well, that was a quick boss.
Can't be touched, bitch.
Boom! Suck my nuts.
These nuts! Now I'm going to take on Garland. I'm going to fuck him up.
Neon's here, so hey.
Neon! He used fire.
Tim says adamantium, that's the metal made out of adamant, right?
Yes. Just going to spam the hammer on him.
Eat shit, shit eater. Yeah, there's nothing much, just on my new phone. What phone is it?
Oh, yeah.
Important questions. What the difference of magic does? I did 7,000.
I know.
Dodge spear. I ended up watching wrestling the other night.
Oh, yeah.
And it was well, these really random ones. But the final match was Goldberg versus The Undertaker.
Yes, and Goldberg got a concussion because he smacked his head against the wall.
But every spot in that was just painful to watch. Like,
Yeah.
he tried to give The Undertaker a jackhammer and dropped him.
Yeah.
And I was like, these two are too old for
Do you know
this.
what's really funny is 2 days later, The Undertaker liked a tweet because someone posted to his thing like, mate, why aren't they letting you just go out with grace? Like, what is it? What are they keeping you for? And he liked it himself.
But this is the thing, people have said, like, the worst part is now, do you have that, this piss poor performance as his last match?
Yeah.
Or do you give him one last one? I know he's getting old for it, so do it quick, but give him one last one to go out on.
Yeah. Just let him go. He's done his bit. He's done
Yeah.
more than his bit.
It's like, let him put over some new talent,
Yeah.
and then go. Now it says Samsung 10S.
Bastard.
Plus.
That is the latest one. I bet that cost you a pretty penny. Either that or you got it on contract, but oof. I've got a 6 and I'm quite happy with it. It does what I need it to.
It vibrates and makes me think I'm having a heart attack.
Call a fucking ambulance!
God, fucking hell.
I'm not joking! It's my phone!
I used to really like Fuji's design.
What, his sexy thumb?
Then I realised that's what it was. Oh, no, just £28 here.
Woo, thank you, Neon!
The Undertaker Goldberg, shocking. And Neon's phone was contracted up front for free.
Nice. I bet it was a 36-monther though, because that's how they get you, don't they?
A lot of people think about that, do it now, don't they? It's like, pay nothing, but you in it for the long run.
Yeah. And then by the time it's actually done, I mean...
That's something I like with like the O2 contracts is, you pay it off over like 2 years, 2 years and a half.
Yeah.
But you can choose to pay a lot more. Like, if the new phone was coming out and I wanted it, I could just say, right, I'm going to pay off the last 300 quid of this contract or whatever. Upgrade. Not that I have that many. Hard critical. Oh, have you ever watched the film called What We Do in the Shadows?
I think I have.
It's like a mockumentary about vampires living in New Zealand.
Yes.
Well, I didn't realise Mr. Tom said they've made a TV show of it now.
Mm.
It's on BBC iPlayer. I ended up watching it all yesterday.
I'm very much looking forward to playing D&D with him tomorrow.
Yes.
Well, I say playing, I'm leading.
Oh, we were laughing about it at work on Monday because we've come up with our character.
Come on then, let's hear it. Let's hear it on stream.
Because we're like, oh, I think we're still rolling classes. We said, well, we'll do it anyway. We'll make it work. It's fine. We'll sort it out. And so we're a crime-fighting duo.
Oh my god.
Called Mr. Hat and Mr. Hand. He's a wizard and I'm a monk.
Oh my god.
But Mr. Hat has no social skills. And Mr. Hand never learned how to read or write.
Why wasn't he called Mr. Twig?
I don't know. With a hat in the hand. Or we just come up with really stupid ideas. Yeah, so it's £50 something a month, which is what it's worth. Which for what it is worth it. I think that's quite common though now. Like most contracts are about that much.
Yeah.
Wet paper bag here says beep beep, I'm sheep.
Beep beep, I'm a sheep. Fucking ASD. Love those things. I hate the fact that he only does one a year. And they're only like 2 minutes long, but it's the best 2 minutes of your life.
Transfusion.
Ultima. He gonna fuck everything up.
He gonna break your shit.
Yes. Yes, he did.
He gone Super Saiyan 4. You ringing again?
Apparently so. It's your missus.
There. Not a script says, damn, this music is so good. That beat. This game has some of my favourite tracks in it.
Yeah.
Like, this in 8 has some of the best music.
When I heard Libri Fatale on E3, I was like, no!
Yeah.
It's like the thing was, like, they said, didn't they, that they lost, like, all of the stuff to it because they rushed it after... With 7 doing so well successfully, they felt so pressured by FF8 and they knew that it couldn't be topped, so they rushed it out as quick as they could to try and be on the heels of it. Now, I don't care what anyone says, I fucking loved FF8. I wish more of them went into the junction features, because I just think it's so unique and no other game has done it.
I mean, a lot of games have had that pull with it. Like, they've tried to gone for a remaster and said, we've lost all the original assets. They're probably just dumped somewhere.
Yeah.
So they never thought they'd do it, and then they had to build it from the ground up almost. But
see, like Nathan was telling me last year, like the 20th anniversary is coming. I was like, yeah, they're gonna do it. They've done it for the others. They're gonna do it. I was expecting it just to be the PC port, but no, they've actually done it up.
To be good. Wet Paper Bass says Final Fantasy VII Cosmo Canyon. That's a great track.
Oh, do. Oh, yeah. Do you know, that is the one thing. I mean, I call him Nanaki. I know it's Red 13, but his name is Nanaki. I am wondering how he is going to play in like, because it's like Final Fantasy 15, isn't it? It's free moving.
I wonder how most of them are good, because like there are. I mean, how's Vincent going to play?
Well, Dirge of Cerberus, isn't it?
Yeah, I loved that game.
Give us Dirge of Cerberus again, definitely.
So underrated.
Yeah.
But it says Final Fantasy 8 was my worst one. It's still a good game.
What was the one on the PSV that was based around Sazak? No, the PSP.
Oh, Crisis Core.
Yeah, give us Crisis Core.
I'd play Crisis Core. Because I didn't realise. I'm guessing you played Dirge Cerberus there.
Oh, of course.
At the very end, that character who comes and spreads the other wing.
Yeah.
That's.
No. I know who you're on about, and the name's gone.
But it's the villain from Crisis Core.
Yeah.
And I like spoke to my parents. I have no idea who the relevant to this person. It's like, oh, you've not played Crisis Core, have you? No, I didn't have a PSP.
Yeah. Do you know, that is something that makes me sad. I had a PSP, and I've still got my Vita.
I've got my Vita.
And it's such a shame that it didn't do well like the PSP. In Japan, they did amazing. This side of the world, not so much, and that's why they scrapped it.
I'm sorry, Cases, but Kate Sith was trash, wet paper bag. His limit could eliminate your own team.
Yeah.
Why do I want this?
I saw a video once of someone getting that, like, against, what was it? Ruby Weapon. I was like, that game's fucking hard enough, and then he downed himself. I'm like, what are you doing?
You see, fighting the weapons, it was interesting because obviously Ruby Weapon you have to go in with one party member, then you have to res them, and for Emerald Weapon you had to get an item so you could breathe in the water to make the fight easier, or you're time locked for it.
Yeah.
But the easiest way to beat Emerald Weapon was you'd go in with like 2 bits of materia at max HP, because it would do a magic which it does 1111 damage per materia you have equipped.
Yes.
So you'd knock yourself into lucky 7s. So you'd do 7 attacks of 7.
Yeah.
It was the easiest way to do it, just keep topping yourself up and doing that. Story. My friend said she felt very offended the other day. She got a Mackey's breakfast.
Yeah.
So she got a double sausage and egg McMuffin, but she got it without the bun. And she's like, I've never been so offended in my life.
I accidentally ordered that for Finn once.
Without the bun?
Yeah. On Just Eat you can do it with like, we can take things off, and apparently I clicked no bun by accident. I don't know why. I don't know why that's a thing.
I know you can get like 4 burgers, bacon and cheese in it. You can have it like that big, which I said I'm going to do one day. Oh, they called
it that. Well, in America it's called the McGangbang.
I'm going to get it one day just because. But I need someone there to take me to the hospital when I
die of a heart attack.
Yeah, when I take one bite and it clogs my arteries. Someone needs to drive me to the hospital. I've got Cosmo Canyon stuck in my head now.
But no, I am so looking forward to how that's going to play.
Is it still been announced as being episodic?
Yeah. Apparently it's going to be over 2 Blu-rays. And apparently the first game is going to go to Aerith's death. Spoilers. But you know, that is the one thing, like, obviously it's going to have the achievements thing. And we all know that getting Aerith's last limit break will be one of them, because it always is.
Yeah.
And there's only one point in the game you can do it. But it's like, who's going to use her knowing that she's going to die? Now, I know people are speculating that they're not going to do that, or you're going to be able to revive her, or... I hope they don't. I hope they stay true to it, that she's She's gone.
No, I'll tell you what they'll do. I'll tell you right now what they'll do. It will be paid DLC to have her back in your party.
Oh,
For $3.99,
it's gonna be, isn't it?
you can have it. It won't affect the story, but you can have her back. Joe says you can literally order a cheeseburger, then ask them to remove everything, so you're left with a slice of cheese. I have seen like a picture of that. Yes. Which, why would you do that? Like, it confuses me. I've gone to McDonald's because I want bad food and lots of it.
Mm-hmm.
Wet paper bag says meow meow. Nathan's a cow.
Meow meow. Nathan's a cow.
Is his ribs healed up yet?
Yeah. I never realised that he'd hurt himself, but apparently him and Pete were fucking around, so he made his decision.
He made his bed, he can lie in it.
Exactly. Exactly.
Oh, we have the invincible now.
We do. Not that I need it, because I already have the gold chocobo.
I was going to say, hey, more pieces. Do. See, one of my favourite bits of Final Fantasy music is from 5.
Yeah.
And it's Battle for the Big Bridge. And Gilgamesh's theme. And it's... I really like it, but it's from like such an old game, so it's so like just... we're talking Super Nintendo music.
Do you know, I fucking loved... I loved Final Fantasy 6.
Yeah.
But that game was... It was one disc, but it was long as shit.
Mm-hmm.
It took forever.
Have you been cheating for levels? You seem rather high for this stage.
No, I didn't grind off stream.
We grind off stream.
We grind off stream. Right, let's go hand... Now, Pisces should be the last one she asked for.
We'll go to the card arena, boys. Hey, an item. Something's missing.
So, for those that don't know, the Stelezio coins actually tell you a story as to where to find the 13th Ophiuchus. The story of the 12 zodiacs, 11 zodiacs pondered. How best to catch Virgo's heart? Aries headed east. Taurus, through the mountains and forest he found a star. Thought by the river. Setting sun. Now, setting sun is meant to be the big giveaway, because the 13th is where you find Sagittarius in Vivi's home.
Okay.
So let's just leave here quickly. Well, in fact, before I do...
So do you already know where to go for it?
Oh, yes.
I'll say, assuming you do.
Mm-hmm. And this Stelezio is actually part of the Zodiacs, if you include the 13th.
But there was a 13th.
Yeah, Ophiuchus, the snake charmer. It's only Scorpio, it's not included because 13 doesn't blend and divide into 12 easily, obviously. Yeah. But by today's constellations, if you go by today's standards, the 13th is actually part of the lunar cycle. Cancer, the crab, only gets 6 days in the year.
Really?
Yeah, it's now the rare one.
Have you been doing the chocographs?
Yeah, already done. And the friendly monsters and the ragtime mouse, already done.
Ragtime mouse.
Yes.
Grind.
You know you can force it, don't you?
Do you say you have to like just tap it?
Yeah. If you go into any forest and just nudge the controller, it won't cause the rustle animation. If you don't cause the rustle animation, it can force the... there it is. Where the Scorpio used to be. That's what I'm saying. Scorpio is now the rare one.
Ah. Doing that one, I finally turned the game on again.
Indeed. The future was uncertain, but Scorpio and Virgil kissed in the light of dust. The moment meant everything. Biofucus. Free heal. Not that I need it.
Yeah.
I've just thought I can get Zidane's ultimate weapon now. But it's a bitch to find.
Let's say, isn't it?
It's the only. It's next to Shimmering Island, but it is the only one in the ocean that doesn't cause bubbles. You have to find it.
Because isn't it like starting like Excalibur 2, you have to do it in 3 hours?
You have you have to get to Memoria within 12.
Well, yeah, I would say they're pretty short, but
yeah, you have to get to Memoria within 12, which it's obviously a lot harder. With this mode, it can make it easier. You literally have to play the story and nothing else. You have to avoid like all random encounters. You just have to do it.
Didn't you say you can reset the clock though? Like you can overlook the clock.
If you go over 99 hours, the clock resets, and then you can have another 12. So I've just got the hammer, which you can either use as an extra cutscene at the end, or you can synthesize it with Hades, and you can get Steiner's ultimate weapon. Right, let's take on this one. She'll give me an insane amount of goods.
Okay, so let's do the comments.
Yes.
Joe says, so in short, Ash knows how to trick this game in his favour.
I've played it like 13 times at least.
Wetpaper says, aka cheat.
Not really, I just know how to exploit it.
Or says, Zidane's weapon's dead easy. Joe says, using hidden game mechanics, I guess it's cheating half, but in a good way. So I she's dealing with a fraud issue. Then Wet Paper Bag says, tin armour or save the queen, brackets, useless from the hammer.
Yeah. I've got all of those, so I don't need them.
Say ribbon was going to be a decent item there anyway.
I think I've already got it. I'm sure I've already got a ribbon. I think.
No?
Maybe I don't have it. Well, I can afford it. Let's go for it.
So someone tried to adult service on their card, on the sales card.
Oh dear.
And Wet Paper says they done goofed. You go for the ribbon.
Yeah, I'm not sure if I've got it or not. I'm sure I did. See, this is the good thing with this high-speed mode as well, not having to wait for this fucker.
See, when you've got the gill, I just like whack it up to like 10,000 straight away.
I can afford to. What am I on, gill-wise? Oh.
Yeah, that's what I mean, to know. It's just to stop it. I get the item, I don't get the item, you know, there's not many people going to go for it after that.
Yeah.
It's like the auction house in Zelda. Boring.
Oh, that was the other one, wasn't it?
Link's Awakening.
Yeah, it's after it's the official sequel to... Oh, I forgot what it's called.
Oh, Breath of the Wild 2's been announced as well.
Yeah.
That's what I'm so looking forward to that game.
You're going to lose a lot of time to it.
Yeah. I've put ridiculous time into the first Breath of the Wild. I think that's the reason I got the Switch, was Zelda.
Jesus Christ.
People want it.
Yeah, they do.
And you thought you were a rich man. Just whack it up by like 10,000. Hey, ribbon. That's where you discover you did already have it.
Yeah, which just cost me a shit ton of money. Oh, that I can't afford it.
Do you need money?
Not now, I don't know. Right, it should be at the bottom.
Yeah, you didn't have one.
What does the ribbon teach?
Oh, Sedaine had it on. That's why we couldn't find it.
Mother! Oh well, I know it boosts stats loads, so...
Does it still protect you from everything in this?
Pretty much.
Because I know in all the other games it made you like immune to all status problems. Wet pip access to that. I'm trying to find out about the game Re-Legend of E3. Is it much? It's a much anticipated game. I don't remember what that one is. Re-Legend. Give a research.
Yeah, Luigi's Mansion 3. I'm so fucking looking forward to that. And the fact that it's co-op and there's going to be like a battle royale mode to it as well.
Originally, cool. It's a co-op simulation RPG. Tame and raise magical. Tame and raise magical beings. That looks really chilled, actually.
Right.
505 games. You see, I'm looking forward to it, and it wasn't announced at E3, it was announced just before E3, which always weirds me out. It's Baldur's Gate 3. And if you've not seen the trailer for it, that trailer's messed up.
I can't say I did.
It's basically a guy going through the transformation and becoming a mind flayer. But like all his teeth are being knocked out by the tentacles bursting through his mouth, and like his bones shattering to turn into a squid thing.
Holy shit.
It's fucking grim.
Fucking sounds it.
But I was like, damn!
Right, it is somewhere around here. I'm literally going to have to... I'm going to have to video it because I cannot remember. I don't want to be spending ages looking for this.
Gina says, I didn't even know you were streaming.
Oh!
You're in trouble.
It's only because I want to get it done.
Joke says you didn't tell the stream parents.
Whoops! Sorry about that. Nathan knew. Your husband didn't tell you.
That's why. So, well, not me at least. That's why there's no thumbnail. Not as cool as actually you've gone rogue.
It's totally fine.
I think. Did you change it to part 11? Because Gina said it says part 10.
Oh shit. Whoops. Sorry, mother.
Now you're really out of control.
Now I'm really out of control.
I'm going to change it to part 1.
It's part 10, part 2.
Return.
Right, where are you going? Jesus, tap dancing Christ.
Looks like a lot of effort in going in and out of the map.
Yep. Okay. So I need to look for...
Gina's put Final Fantasy 9, 10-2.
Shit. No, we don't speak about that. We don't speak about that one. No one like that one.
Him says can't wait for part 10, part 3, the revenge.
The hell? Why didn't he go in the water? Oh my god.
Tell you what, let me have a look.
Good luck, because it's fucking difficult. Oh, I'm now following us. That's not what I wanted to do.
do chat for 2 seconds while I try and find this.
Okay, fair enough. Right, let's go to chat. Go to chat! Will it be...
Stop it for a second.
Oh. Screw your picture changes like you're a different person now.
So, the image I've seen, you see that little dot like in between just over there? Do you want to be just...
That?
Yeah, do you want to be just north of it?
This. Somewhere around here.
Bring it back a little bit. Keep going. Because you want to have... The image I've got is that, so you want to have the 3 islands in your view. Or the 3 things. But are they on the other side? Yeah, so about there.
Right. Yes!
Yay! 1 Ultima weapon. Well, that's an interesting find.
Indeed it is.
Right, let me go back to chat duty now.
Yes!
Where do we get to?
He's changed his...
Oh, so we'll change the picture, okay. I've been in and out of comments between that. Yes, the other one's getting obnoxious. It's the same character though, just a different picture of it. G says, I turned on my PS4 and saw you playing Final Fantasy 9. Almost like, is he playing it off stream? So I checked on him, boom! Hello stream.
Hello stream.
School picture getting further away. Yee. Yee. He will be a speck. Will it be a speck on the horizon next? School says eventually. It's near near an iceberg. Sarah's asking how Gina is. Gina's not bad. Doing double shifts this week.
Oh,
but
look
fine.
at that.
Sarah's pissed off. Look at the really damage difference.
I know.
I just the fact that it teaches you flee.
So we've got nothing else to teach you. Let's just make sure you learn the first thing.
Yeah, the thing you got from the dagger.
That must be for...
What you have to...
Jesus Christ.
Jesus. Oh, we don't know what it is.
One exclusively by Knights. So it's for Steiner only, I would assume, because it doesn't appear on here. Yeah. Well, that's just bloody rude.
Rude.
Where's my copy of Heat?
Now I'm a wizard.
You're a woman, Harry.
You're a woman.
I need a beach.
Nathan's here, he says, yo.
Sup?
That's exactly what the scroll said.
Stream daddy.
Says the game volume is much better.
Yeah, Nathan taught me how to tinker with it.
You're master of the settings now.
I wouldn't say master. I would learn editing, but me and technology do not go together. But, and also not only that, we have no laptop at the moment.
Your laptop fried.
Finn's just won't. Screen will not switch on.
Shit.
Yeah, screen's gone completely dead. have told him to take it in to have repairs. He said it was on its way out anyway, and he's like, the money that I'll be wasting on repairs, I may as well just get a new one. Which, I mean, I guess I understand. Right, where is the lifer tree? I'm pretty sure that's where I need to go. It is up there.
I love the first time you go to there and you fight the boss and it's literally just Phoenix down. Ah, I won.
Oh yeah, isn't it great?
Or like Elixir.
Oh, I can't apparently go on there on the Chocobo route.
Nope. You cannot.
Rude.
Nathan says the laptop is flip.
Yeah, his laptop is. To quote The Simpsons, stop it, he's already dead.
He's already dead. He is.
So I am literally today going to complete the story of this. I'm not going to do any more extras. I'm going to do that off stream for my own amusement. Because it's been 11 thingies now. Well, it's been 10-2 now. 10 episodes and 2.
You don't want to stretch it out for 10-3, the Revenging.
Have you heard about 10-3 being in the works?
Of course it probably is.
Yeah, there's already a story written. So, long story short, Zidane realises he's now a zombie. It's been quite a few years since the last two, since the 10-2. Yuna's kind of getting sick of, because he keeps dying, and Yuna has to keep bringing him back, and she's getting tired of it. Apparently they break up and shit.
This sounds like a joke.
Apparently it's an official thing, you can look it up. I don't think... I can't believe that fucking the 13 trilogy is getting redone. 13 was kind of crappy, but it was playable. 13-2, 13-3, no. I bought 13-3 brand new, played it for 15 minutes, went, nope, I'm out, and traded it back.
Yeah, I did the same, I didn't trade it, unfortunately. And it really pisses me off because I bought special editions for all of those games. Because I'm an idiot.
I say 13 was okay. Was it a bit too linear? Yeah, but...
What's the character, a bit of a panhandle?
Mm.
Yes. But massive in Japan. Nathan says this 4?
Yeah. I will complete this today, Nathan. I just need to do high speed battling.
And not use magic.
Shit. I'm going to fight Ozma and everything off stream.
This is an epic scene. Scroll. Wow, look at those birds. And big ships. This is pretty neat.
Davy Dragons.
Davy Dragon. Hold my beer.
Oh! Just because you said the hold my beer thing, because we were talking E3 earlier. Avengers, have you seen that?
What, the film or the game?
The game.
I saw the trailer for it, yeah.
How do you feel about it? I thought it looked terrible.
I don't know, because I don't quite get what it's going to be.
Yeah.
Final Fantasy VII Remake looks amazing. It looked very pretty, I'll give it that. But I was like, I said this off stream to you about how I'm convinced it's being built for next generation consoles.
Yeah.
Like it's being built on those engines, and whatever you get it on, be it PS4 or Xbox One, it will not look like that. Keeps getting brought back to life. Didn't know the Lord of Light was in Final Fantasy. What do we say to the God of Death? Not today.
Not today, Satan. Funnily enough, I'll be fighting him soon.
Satan?
Well, Hades.
Satan? School says... I'm missing some. Lady says you freaking ploughed through Pandemonium.
Yeah, I did. I'm level 70, like, plus now.
Oh, please tell me you're like... Are you 75 and all your party are like 70? Because if you get hit by level 5 death, you're fucked.
Oh, God, yeah, and one of the bosses here does that. Oh, look, it's an Iron Giant. Bring it.
Not for long. I don't know what the gameplay like. I don't know what the gameplay is like in an Avengers game. So far, it looks decent. Nothing exciting. Yeah. Avengers was mostly a story trailer. Not sure how it's going to play, but the characters all look just like a little off. They did.
I was pissed off. No Scarlet Witch.
It's joking. No one. E3. Let's make an Avengers game. Satan. And Tim Curry says Satan. Satan. Nathan, I'm not an Avengers game. I'm just wary it won't play well. It's
just gonna panhandle, isn't it? That's
it. I just don't want it to be a button masher where you just literally go along, hammer whatever buttons you like, and just plow your way through 1,000 goons.
The Dynasty Warriors way of playing.
Yeah, basically. But like, you won't have any tough enemies because it's just like, oh, you trash through everyone as the Hulk. Well done. In the stage. I'm more excited about that Fire Emblem that's coming out in July. So yeah, I mentioned they said they can play well. The other characters are due to be added at no extra cost.
Really?
Well,
I'm not buying that shit. Not for a second.
Sad face. The characters feel off because Tony
Oh my god, it's Baphomet!
Tony Stark's voice actor sounds like Chris Evans, and he should be Captain America. Should be Cap instead. Yeah, it's that test with they put 5 in for some reason. Jeff says it's going to be a button masher. I can't see how it would be anything else.
Yeah.
You know, they've. Did you see as well that they announced a Blair Witch game at E3?
Yeah. I've heard it's VR.
I think it was just an announcement trailer from my understanding. I don't know if there's anything on it yet. But I'm interested to see what it's going to be like. Don't think I'm going to get it. I'm interested to see what it will be.
Yeah.
What else was announced? I said Cyberpunk 2077 looks great, and if you could have sex with Keanu Reeves, I'm all up for that shit.
Who wouldn't want to have sex with Keanu Reeves?
The tower, the second best weapon in the game.
I forget, is that hers?
No, it's... I don't say Tidus's, it's Zidane's.
Oh, yeah. We don't need that shit.
No. Oh, we got someone fishing. I'm not reading out your comment because boo. And Nathan's but yeah, someone's fishing.
Ah.
I think they shoot. Yeah, that's what it is. I think they showed that new Contra game that's been developed for like 10 years, and it sure does look like a game from 2010. But it's like the other thing I noticed a lot about this year is we're bringing out a lot of games that have already existed. You know, yeah, we're getting Contra, we're getting Battletoads. You know, and you're getting everyone just. But like, I had so much fun playing that on like the Nintendo and the Super Nintendo. Then I looked at the new one and it looked like trash.
Do you want to know what I fully, and I'm sure you're saying the same thing, I will quite happily sacrifice graphics for better story and better game.
Yeah.
Just because it looks like a spectacle doesn't mean that it is one.
No. And I think that's what a lot of people get wrapped up on now is, you know...
Realism.
Your game has to look pretty. I'm like, no, I play a lot of games that, you know, are designed in 16-bit and stuff like that because...
Look at fucking Undertale!
Yeah.
Ah, Zidane got thrown a trans at the end of a battle, bastard.
But that's what I mean, there's a lot of games like that, you know, thrive so much more on decent gameplay, decent music, decent story.
Mm-hmm.
Graphics isn't the end all be all.
No.
Nathan says Final Fantasy 6 is better than 13.
Yeah.
I think every Final Fantasy is better than 13 personally, but
Are we including the MMO ones?
I had fun playing 14. Like, I wouldn't say it's a Final Fantasy game, but I had fun.
I got the ultimate flute.
Woo! Bethesda came out and announced basically nothing but mobile games.
Didn't they announce Battle Royale fucking...
Fallout 76.
Yeah.
Yeah, they did. Because that's a thing, apparently, that people wanted. Battle Royale for a game that's broken. Are you serious?
It's just a secret that there's not many people know of. The hidden ghost who's the fucking master of shit, apparently. I'm hopefully gonna whoop his ass.
We'll see.
Yeah.
What does that card mean? What does that card mean? What does that card mean?
Literally have no fucking idea.
Not says, yeah, but the Contra game looks like it plays like shit as well. It's 3D and everything looks so choppy, but some of that might be down to the terribly edited trailer. I mean, I suppose that's the other thing we have to think as well. It's like, I don't expect a game to look like what it does at E3.
No.
Just play defensive maybe, wouldn't you? Yeah. Hey, all these ribbons. No.
You won't beat me easily. Well, I did. I did, bitch.
Will I not? Will I not? Screw says Fallout 76 Battle Royale. Bethesda's beating a horse that was never alive in the first place. Yeah, between that and announcing mobile games coming out to Switch,
Me and Nathan was talking about this the other day. Do you know what I'm waiting for? What? Fucking Game Boy games on the Switch.
I think Nintendo's really they're losing a market here, because you know how if you pay for the Nintendo Online or whatever it is, whatever it's called, you get the NES catalog.
Yeah.
Well, just bring the Game Boy, the Super Nintendo to that, and even if you want to say you know what, we'll give you that for an extra £4, because people would pay it.
Mm-hmm.
An extra £4 a month, you can have access to all those.
Yeah. I'd love to be able to fucking play fucking Pokemon Blue, Red or Silver or anything on my big screen.
Yeah.
I'd be well down for that shit.
But it's I think the Switch is the ideal thing for it as well, because it is the handheld console that you can take away. You put it on the screen, you can take it away with you.
It's Tiamat.
So what? It's a Tiamat.
Yes. There's a big boss who's going to die quickly.
Isn't everything die quickly to you in this game?
Yes.
Well, if you stop healing it.
Oh, I don't know why she's doing that.
Is she casting, is she hitting it for any elemental damage or anything?
Not sure. Possibly.
Fine, but I'm not going to kick his ass. Squid says they should bring some Super Nintendo games and some Game Boy games to Switch Online, and then Nintendo 64 and even GameCube after. Yeah, I'm completely up for that. There's been a lot of games that, one of the ones that baffles me is, and I'll be honest, I don't know how popular it was, but why have we not got a Super Mario Sunshine digital release or anything?
Yeah.
I had fun playing that game, and I'm not saying listen to me, Nintendo, I'm one person, but I've assumed there's some demand for it.
But the thing is, E3 confirmed that businesses do listen. Because what was the first line on the FF8 one? For all the fans who have been waiting.
Yeah.
They
do and they don't. I understand it's obviously, at the end of the day, they need to make money. That's the idea behind it, So you're not going to listen to that one, small secluded group of fans say, oh, we want a remaster, HD remaster of Final Fantasy 1.
Mm.
Because that game's about 4 hours long.
Yeah. But What was the other one I was going to say?
Yeah, Tim says if there's GoldenEye on the Switch, I might buy a Switch. You know what I mean?
Fucking hell.
GoldenEye was the ultimate couch co-op game. Hours playing that, my mates, hours.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, Screw said you can get GoldenEye on the PC and HD. I think you can get it for free as well. It's
you can
pretty
get.
cool.
I mean, you can get most things on the PC, can't you? Because they've all been ripped and.
Yeah, but it was kind of like someone did go and like revamp up GoldenEye themselves and just added like online multiplayer, which hats off to them. Well done, but it's not like I said. The thing for me was, I know it's dumb because you look at games now, like you look at Call of Duty, it's like 8 on each side. GoldenEye, there was 4 of you around a small TV yelling at each other to stop looking at my screen.
Yeah.
How did you lose that?
I do not know.
Oh, combo mechanics.
That was the thing that I never figured out with this game. How the fucking hell that works.
I don't know. I forgot how this shit works. Yeah! What do you want?
Fucking hell.
Which one of these cards that you're never going to use do you want? That's my weapon. Supposed to I love GoldenEye. Only one of my friends got his sister's old N64 and played a bunch of GoldenEye. It's this thing, yeah. And it says classic Pokemon on the Switch, please. Yeah. It's like I said, I was really annoyed because I wanted to pick up like Soul Silver or Heart Gold on my 3DS.
Yeah.
And they won't put it out. And it's like, oh, how much is the cartridge itself? And it's like £60+. I'm like, I ain't paying that for a game that's old.
But who knows? I mean, like in regards to remakes, fucking Nathan was telling me the other day, like Spyro and Crash Bandicoot have completely revitalised. Was it Activision that made them?
I think so.
Oh wait, no, wasn't Spyro like Bob's Toys or something now? But either way, all I know is he said commercially, like success isn't the word, know. Because we were saying, do you think now that CTR's there, do you think Crash Bash would be a thing? And he was saying, like, I can't see why not, because the commercial success of both trilogies alone.
Well, yeah. I mean, you see Crash Team Racing got been announced, hasn't it?
Yeah.
So it would make sense. Why not, do all of it?
Yeah. Could you imagine Crash Bash? Me and Nathan played it for hours. We got stuck on one of the pogos. The reason is because we got stuck on the very last pogo stick mission.
Yeah.
Because it was really fucking difficult. But
it's... See, again, I have very fond memories of playing Crash Bash, which was like when my mates out. I remember being like, year 6, and we were meant to be doing our geography project. You had to do a group project. We just played that for hours and went,
fuck it.
Should we just get it done like the next 10 minutes? We got like really good marks as well because we literally just like, okay, we write this and that, and we did this. Yeah, great, cool. Let's put Spyro's do for CTR down in the line. What is Queen?
She's a hot fucking mess, is what it is. So yeah, did you know about this?
What's down here?
Where is it?
Okay, I can see it pop up every now and then.
Where is it? There it is. Who dares disturb my sleep? Leave. So, leave it once or you will die. Don't leave. Prepare to die. We got no...
Right, hit me not. You killed my father. Prepare to die. Is this the Hades fight?
Yeah.
Isn't that Fury or whatever it is?
I think yes. But again, that shit no matter.
Well, if anything, that benefits you because it's haste and damage plus.
Yeah.
Whoa! So instead, he just bunks you up. If you die here, I'll laugh.
I don't think it's possible. Reflect. As if I'm using fucking magic.
Bitch, please.
Powering the sword. Jump.
Hey, Jerry got my reference, even if I forgot the name. Doom? Curse. Now you're gonna kill yourself.
People have been status. Oh good, there's more attack punish when you get full animation.
This boy got a lot of health.
Yeah, he does. Do Odin. And he dead.
This is Hades for the mad lad. Well, lad.
I commend you for overcoming me. I shall reward you with your impressive feat. Bring 2 pumice pieces here and I shall sympathize them for you.
Sometimes you see the tin armor.
Yes, but you give up an extra cutscene at the end if you do it.
Or
Save the Queen.
Which no one can use.
Yeah, like... Why? Why would you want a thing you can't use?
Time me go.
I'm not going to use Steinos, there's no point.
No.
I've already got a Protect Ring. Don't need another,
well done.
don't need another Robe of Lords.
Mash ethers out.
I've already got 91.
I just love how like, and I used to always play Final Fantasy, which was I never use the elixirs because I never knew when I'd need them.
But then like...
I beat the game with like 70. It's like, well, Nathan's is the trophy tied to the sword. Save the Queen.
Oh.
It says it worth saving it and going and finding out, or are you just going to go make
What
it?
do I need? Javelin, Silver Glove, Star, and...
Oh, it's not the hammer, so yeah.
should I just... Wait, there's one for Save the Queen or the hammer?
Save the Queen,
Ah.
I believe. He says there was a trophy tied to that sword. But Save the Queen was tin gloves and armor, whatever it was, the spear anyway, wasn't it? So it doesn't.
No, the tin armor is the hammer, which if you...
The tin armor, so Save the Queen is not the hammer though.
No.
You know when Iron Giants were fierce in this game?
Yeah.
It's like you literally had to resort to magic to beat them. I just love the fact that he's protected and like, you know, he's got high armor anyway and you're still hitting for almost 2,000. Do you not play with MP attack on?
Do you know, I used to, but it's just not necessary.
It's not overkill stuff, I mean come on. I want them to at least think they have some chance.
Exactly. The thing is, I could do the 909 thing at this point, it wouldn't make a difference. Yas, Queen.
It's no
Oh,
fun.
fucking hell.
There you go for it, why not?
Yas.
That's what put that big dude. That big dude's got nothing on the cannon house for the legs. That's a boss as well.
Apparently so.
The music says boss. The damage says not. There it is, Squidward looking motherfucker.
Who lives in a pineapple under the sea?
None of your business, shut the fuck up. Hit him with Clem Hazard. Use Blitz Ace.
Use Lionheart.
Use Meltdown. Which is the coolest looking magic in that game.
It was also very useful as well.
It's one of the best magics, like, but it's also the best to junction.
Yeah.
Just I don't want to use it. Triple cast Meltdown. Trans.
2.
You're about to get F in the ace, son. Double black, double ultimate or flare, whatever you got. We're using
Oh no,
magic.
yeah, it's water base.
Triple chance. Everybody chancing.
Boom.
I just love the fact that the past 3 times Zidane's going to trance at the end of the fight. All these hidden stuff everywhere. This is it, isn't it?
I'm not sure.
This your end game. Spoilers, we're gonna go fight God. Oh. Yeah, do it, why not?
Very muff.
You fought everyone else here.
It's true, I did.
If that bit left out, you could leave him. And if you lose cards, does it matter? Oh, watch out if you played that. A risky opening move. Wants to end it quick.
Certainly does.
Yay! Sure, why not? Oh, we gonna fight a little trance boy. The ultimate mace. Doomsday! Isn't it the magic that hurts yourself as well?
Yeah.
But if you cast it with the sword, it doesn't.
Yes. And this is the place you need to get to Excalibur.
Yeah. It's so rich. Oh no, he tried to poison you. What a nightmare that's going to be.
Oh yeah, I've got Reflect on. He tried to cast Stop. If that had affected him, that'd been an instant win.
Oh, can you imagine? Like, you know, but I understand why not like level 5 death.
No one's level 5.
Like you wouldn't have a boss that you could cast death on and win because it would be too easy.
But there's always one in a Final Fantasy where you can cast Life and they'll die.
Yes, very true.
I was like the Abandoned from FF8. Oh, but Freya went down. But then he went down.
He was like the abandoned.
Yes.
I don't remember that one.
He was the undead zombie of FF8.
Oh, is he the one on the train?
No, you fought him just before you went to Estar. He was a big skeleton.
Ah, yes.
Woo! Kids, don't do drugs.
This is your mind on drugs. Come with us now on a journey through time and space. And that's what says F is very nice aesthetic.
Yes. FF9, there's always been the cutesy one of the group.
I just find it funny how every Final Fantasy starts out with you're just some guy. And it's like, oh, now I'm saving the world. Great.
Yeah. I was just like, what the fucking hell did that become my responsibility?
Yeah. No one told me I was doing.
I should probably leave.
Tent and save.
Yeah.
Because we got a boy coming up.
Yeah. And then we got another boy that seems to come out of nowhere. It's the only thing about one of the only things about FF9 I've not liked is the final boss that just seems to appear from fucking nowhere.
Yeah, but it's like I said, it is literally you fight God.
Yeah.
School says I like that it's cute.
Yes.
Quiet, you. I always forget how close, like, learning about God and like the past is to the end game.
Yeah. Bring it on!
Bring it on. I ain't afraid of my ghost. What is that? The cute Final Fantasy, ladies and gentlemen.
Yep.
With a demon with 6 arms, 8 arms, 10 arms. Why do you have Odin?
Because in this one, you can unlock an item. Oh, it didn't damage him at all.
So isn't Odin an instant kill in this game? Like, that's his deal.
Yeah, but I unlocked the aroma, which is supposed to allow me to just attack with him as well.
Which is just guards against Odin. Squirrel says, you're just some guy who's also cloning the tail. You know, a regular person.
Yeah. Boom, he did.
Hurricane Honda's here, hello! Oh, I looked down and... okay. So now you can run back and save if we want and then come back again. Just give me a minute.
I'm going to use some items just because I can.
Well, you're using elixirs.
I used 8.
Are you mad?
I know. I've only got 38 left.
It's crazy. Death, guys. You have no more parts to play in my performance. Yeah, you like magic, you bastard.
I know. Die. Fuck.
Should have, she's got magic defense. I think she's probably the one you want to be hit by the magic.
Well, yeah.
Ow, my face.
Luckily summons don't count with that.
No. Imagine if they did.
Oh, it'd be really shitty.
See, I like how the summons worked in 10 as well, but I think that's what put me off playing units. I was like, I want to have party for a reason. Like, I just hope you don't speed the finale. You fight God at normal pace.
Maybe.
We'll see how I feel.
To be honest, I think I can probably spam him in this. I don't think I can actually be touched at this point. Because look, I recover health quicker than he can fucking damage me.
But when you use moves that have a massive like window.
Yeah.
Whee!
And that's the end of the game.
You died, Dark Souls.
You stand before the final dimension. I am the darkness of eternity. Who are you? All life bears death from birth. Life fears death, but lives only to die. It starts with anxiety. Anxiety becomes fear. Fear leads to anger. Anger leads to hate. Hate leads to suffering.
Stay up in Star Wars.
The only cure for this fear is total destruction. Kuja was a victim of his own fear. He concluded he could only save himself by destroying the origin of all things, the crystal.
So Tim says, but this is a speed run. And it says the final cutscene at least.
Oh, I don't think you can actually speed the cutscenes. I think they're normal speed anyway.
I said, I am the darkness of eternity. Don't you pay attention?
Yes.
No. You come here a minute. And the others give their strength to bring back the others.
Yes.
Don't screw up. I'll try, I can't make promises. They said the ending made... The ending made the teary-eyed first time I saw it.
So I'll wrap this up and go home, all of us. Right, I'll do the final boss in normal pace.
I believe I'm on live chat. If
We
not,
put it
just
on there
reset.
earlier. Oh. Sometimes it just changes itself without us knowing.
So I apologise, screw yes. An 11-part 20-hour speedrun.
Yeah.
And this, yes, the cinematic.
Woo!
We are now on live chat. I think it reset, so sorry, my bad.
So we are fighting God.
God. Do you think you could speedrun this game? Like no randoms, just going straight to the end.
I bet I could.
The 10-part 20-hour speedrun with one extra part. Yeah, I say it does usually set the top chat by default. I think we changed it once. Did we? No, you looked at the guy on your phone, didn't you?
Yeah.
So I don't know what's happened, but we're back to live chat now, so I'm getting all the messages come through. Yeah, for some reason... No, Squish says God's a little more blue than expected. A lot more rings and claws as well. Imagine that if you died, it's like, right, now you must defeat me in a turn-based combat with God. Yeah, I mean, is there any like lead up to this? Is the final boss you're going to fight, or it does?
No, he just appears out of nowhere. The crystal appears out of nowhere, and then Necron appears out of nowhere. Well, he's got Protect, and I still did 4,000.
Exactly.
Also, as everyone knows, if you have Auto Reflect on and then bounce your spells off yourself.
Do more damage.
Yep.
The problem is when you forget you've not got auto reflect on,
Yes.
and then you blast yourself with magic.
Oh, and he's just cast Figure on me, which, you know, is kind of stupid.
The joke's on you.
It's just one bounce back. Which I love because it's an extra turn as well.
Tim says, God, I thought we were made in your image, eh? It gotta be a little too much work.
This is the one thing that might hurt me.
What's he doing?
Grand Cross. I think he summons all the planets to fuck you up. Yes.
Why should I beat you with planets? You know what? No, Squirrel said sorry. He doesn't have eyes. He looks like Rorschach from The Watchmen. Now you've said that, I really see it.
Yes.
You think I'm trapped in here with you?
We're trapped in here with me.
How much damage are you gonna take? Ooh, petrification.
Ooh.
There, you'll be alright.
Yeah. Miss.
I have faith. No, that's true. Squirrel says, I don't think this is very safe. It says, Watchmen was cool. See, I really like the films. I've never read the comic. Have you read the comic or watched the film?
I've watched the film, not read the comics.
The lad I work with, he said, you know, he enjoyed the film, but he's like, they weren't very true to the comics and it annoyed me a little bit. I was like,
isn't that the case with all things that are based off? I'm currently reading, if you've seen, I've picked
I
up the
saw-
Harry Potter books.
yeah, I saw Harry Potter was there, so. Have you read them before?
A long time ago.
So you hit the Earth with 4 planets, and you're just standing in the mid-air like nothing happened. Oh, yes, Nathan said you should see Sephiroth's final attack. And it, yeah, I can't remember what it's called, but the animation takes like forever. Literally, it's like blowing through planets. Does he
But then, like, when you've got Regan like this, the longer the animation, the better.
Exactly, so how are you going to recover? Squirrel says, does it also hit the Earth with some shit?
Yes. Just blast him with a dragon just because I can.
Eat dragon, motherfucker.
Isn't it? Oh, you fucking cash shine yourself.
Do you know what this kind of like model reminds me of a little bit?
What?
Seymour. One of the Seymour phases.
Oh yes, the first time he transforms. But oh my god, the fucking Mount Gagazet Seymour. How often did you get stuck there?
Oh, that fucking infuriated me.
Or is it Lance of a Trophy and then full life? Oh, cheers. Yeah, you get 2 turns in a go. Of course you do.
Yeah. Because it's like, and the other thing is as well, because it's like fighting Unaneska.
Yeah.
It's like, oh yeah, I make myself zombie priest, but she casts like death at every form. So if you left her a zombie, you're dying.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's like zombie then Regan on you. So it's like, oh okay, so now I'm just poisoned but reverse. And it's just the whole solar system or something, yeah. Ooh.
Yes, he has an attack which can reduce you to 1. But again, I'm not
Every
too...
fantasy boss does that, doesn't it? Like,
Yeah. It either has an attack that will reduce everyone to 1, an attack that will break the HP limit so you can't not...
Hey.
Did I win?
I think you won. You guys are no fun. Fuck off.
No fair, you cheated!
You don't get to play with me anymore.
Is the will to live that powerful? And that's game.
Go.
By God.
I don't know, it's just like, whatever. I'm bored of this. Now I explode. You come back to us and say, we just killed God, right? Tell no one. You guys grinded, didn't you?
A little bit, just a little.
Now for the long as shit epic cutscene. And now we skip the cutscene. You didn't get to watch the end.
No cutscene for you.
You want to watch
We
it?
should also get the bonus one because we didn't change the hammer. Boom, bitch.
Fuck you, tree.
By the way, me and Finn were talking about the wedding the other day, and we've already got our first dance song, but I was sort of joking around, and I can't remember who. I think it's the Insane Clown Posse, but it was everywhere I go.
Hollywood and Dead.
Oh, Hollywood, yes. It was just like I was like, can we have that?
Bitches always know.
I was like, can we have that as our first? And when he listened to the lyrics, he was like, no.
Wake up, grab beer, put on some scene gear. Explain this, atheists. I punched your god, now what?
Didn't Homer Simpson's one prove there was no god as well when he filled in a tax return or something?
Probably.
He said it to, I'm sure he said it to Ned. He was like, oh, I was just doing this simple tax return and I accidentally proved there's no god.
Chirpy said I think that'd be the first song you'd get their vote.
Yeah. He's got a wee that he likes to show.
One of my friends, he's like, every time they come to the UK, he goes to see them. And this time we were going to go, where we wanted to go, they didn't have any tickets. So he's like, I'm not going to Sheffield.
By the way, could you imagine download right now the people that are there?
I think it's hilarious. I'm like, yeah, sucks to be you.
Yeah.
Being swamped in your own tent.
You fuck it, yeah, get all your shit ruined. Didn't, like, Danny, Meg's sister, lose everything one year because it just got fucking washed away?
Probably.
Alright.
That's probably like, you know, I know people go to say, I take a tent and a change of clothes. And that's just because when these ones get too wet to be in, I change.
I'd just be sick all the time. Just, no.
Tim says, I can't wait for the Netflix documentary to come out on how to murder... on the murder of God, sorry. Joe says, the first year I went download it was like this.
Yeah.
I think that's what puts me off. It's
Yeah.
like, well, especially this year, there's no one I wanted to go see it, and then it's like, oh, and it's like gonna rain all the time. Nah, I'm alright.
Yeah. Thing is, one of my groomsmen, it's his stag do at download, and I was like, please don't have it at download. Even for one day, I can't justify 85 quid for a ticket, you know, and I was just like, no. And they go for the full 5, like, so they literally must be sat there right now fucking drenched. Because if I went, I'd have to do a hotel, but I know that as soon as the first download finishes, they book them up for next year. You know, so... and people say, like, you'd miss out and stuff. No, camping is my idea of hell. I don't care how many friends I'm with. If I can't watch TV and have a warm shower, no. And I know they have communal, but that is disgusting.
What's like the horror stories I've heard from download and stuff like that? It's like, you know, the toilets and all that shit. I'm like, nah. Not for me. I just wait for the cutscene to end.
Yeah.
Evolved Pixel says, I've never been to a festival before.
The only people that were there that was kind of thinking for me, Slipknot's headlining, but with all the stuff they've had with Chris Fern recently, I've kind of lost respect for them. And then they kicked out Joey Jordison for no particular reason, and, you know, no. There's just nothing jumped out at me this year. And like I said, I wanted to go because it was one of my groomsmen's stag do's, but I said to him, with our wedding being 2 weeks apart, and with it being so close to the wedding, I can't justify £85 for a ticket.
Yeah.
Just can't.
I mean, Joe's summed it up very well, which is, you go to bed at 4 AM, you know, a night of drinking in the rain, get up at 6 AM because being in a tent like a sauna.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's true.
And I say it's stinking, and even if you go to the quiet areas, you can still hear the parties. And I'm all for having a celebration, but like, mate, when it's 4 a.m, we've all got to be up the next day and download. If anyone's ever been, it's a lot of walking. It is fields. It is so much walking, and your feet hurt like a motherfucker. But yeah, I literally just looking outside and thinking, my mates, dickheads.
Which is the toilets have improved. When I went last, someone went in after everyone. Every person to clean them. Yeah, I mean, as long as the thing is, I literally know people who turn around and it's like, I piss on the seat because I know it annoys people. I'm like, why? Why are you that guy?
No, don't be that person. If you're a man, sit down to wee. I do it. It keeps the room clean. Also, it's like a little treat.
I like to treat myself to sit down with you.
Women have got it right.
No, it's the South Park episode that we've been using toilets wrong for years.
Oh.
Why do you think I put this here as a little table?
When you take a Harold Johnson... Pooja, can you hear me? I'm coming to get you.
Spectrum's easy. Just coming into pissing on a toilet seat. What timing?
Yeah, just no. Just stop. Don't piss on the toilet seat.
Yeah, we put hover. Always hover when using a festival toilet. See, this cutscene's great, but it looks bad now.
Yeah, compared to Zidane. Just doesn't blend well, does it?
No, it does not. I feel like I'm watching like a 1970s cartoon.
Yeah. Also, bullshit he survived that. I mean, technically we just fought God, so bullshit to that too, but...
Man fought God, man can do anything. I mean, look at that! Tell me that doesn't look weird.
Yeah. I can't decide what to stream next. I really want to do the pre-sequel. Now I forget, are you on PS4 or Xbox?
Me?
Yeah.
Or me on Brazil.
Fuck. Fuckity fuck. You need a PS4, man.
Yeah, make it do it. I thought your game crashed for
I was just going to say that then.
But now we're going into the Matrix.
Oh, I missed.
Well, shit. Game over.
Dead.
So I go to the comments now. And it says, hello, do you sit or stand? Volpix says, I blame Drake because I blame Nathan. I always blame Nathan, and this time it's time to blame someone else. And that's what it says, the back of the toilet is for putting your glass of milk while you're taking a Harold Johnson.
Yes.
The etiquette section of Ass's podcast. Spectrum says, sit, why put more effort in when I need to?
I want to do the pre-sequel, but I don't want to play it with just Finn, because I love him to death.
Yeah.
But like, you'll be in the middle of fighting, you're going down like, babe, help me. He's like, I'm looting. I'm like, loot afterwards.
No, you see, I've got a mate who's exactly the same, and he literally just picks up everything. He's like, oh, so you find anything good? He's like, no, not really. I'm like, oh, that's a nice new gun you got. He's like, yeah, it's alright. I'm like, okay, yeah, I'm still using a level 1 gun. I'm level 17.
Nathan, are you still here? Would you do the pre-sequel with us? Because, although he did mention that he'd be doing like 3 streams a week or something, but I really want him. Like, we'll lead it. You've just got to play. Like, can you just play?
Just play with us.
Or if not, are you up for it? Because I need a teammate. I love Finn to death, but he's not good with Borderlands. Just because he loot, and I'm like, you can loot, that's fine, but fucking fight first.
Loot later.
Yes.
Survive combat, then loot.
Yes.
Not says, I wonder how many layers there are to this animation. It blends so well.
Of course. Oh, tentacles. We all know what that means, lads.
Spectrum Z says, Ash's podcast would be called Let's Talk Shit.
Well, didn't Tasha's got a podcast called? Well, it's not Chat Shit Get Bang now, but we haven't done one for a while, so we do need to do more podcasts.
Tim Cooney put no. I'm guessing it was when he's paused in the air. Record scratches. You're probably wondering how I got here. Yep, that's me.
Nathan, are you there?
Hello?
Would you do the pre-sequel? But seriously though, would you be up for it?
I'd play. I like bothering. JP says Ash loves Finn to death, but he's not good with any games.
No, well, he's sort of good at races, except when he plays Nathan, as history of the channel will prove. I couldn't let him play Final Fantasies. I tried. He was doing it wrong. He was not appreciating the game. He was like, I wonder what happens if I go over here. Nothing. Nothing happens if you go over there. Go that way. That's why I took Final Fantasy 9 off him, because I couldn't let him destroy my game.
It's like, worst thing is like, okay, like, come play this. It's like, okay. It's like, no, do this. It's like, no, I'm playing. It's like, no, but you're doing it wrong.
Yeah.
I thought I said I can do what I want. Yeah, but you're doing what you want wrong.
Yeah. Oh, so reliving the memories.
Hey. Wait, isn't this like, doesn't loads of him show up?
Yes. Yes, it is. Because he had babies.
Which is weird.
Yeah.
If our pick says tentacles, we don't know what this means, lads. I have a feeling this stream is going to get a little naughty.
Has Nathan responded?
He just put silver. I think he's been away.
Oh. Nathan, I will lead it. I will do the running of the game. Would you play the pre-sequel, or are you going to have too much on? Because that is the next game I want to stream. And I want to do it with Finn, but I know that I can't. Because he'll just drive me batshit on my own.
School says I've seen an event, I don't know where this is going. Silver Shots here said, your boy's back. Oh.
I'm so happy that they got back together, even though he never remembered her. Her story was so sad. It broke my heart. That's why I always identify. Like, boyfriend goes off to war, then comes back with amnesia. That's just horrible. But they got back together. He never remembered her, but they got back together. Yeah.
Yeah.
He still doesn't remember our past.
It's about the time you have, not the time you had.
Yes.
I'm not sure, is this the end? Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
And now...
Are there any days like that you can't do? Because if we're doing pre-sequel, I reckon it will be Tuesdays, because my guaranteed days off are Monday, Tuesday, Friday. And we're going to use Monday. I'm going to sort of announce it on stream, but sort of not. Most of us are free Monday evenings, so we're going to use Mondays as a means of recording videos.
Yeah, yeah.
And then, because Nathan was saying we've turned into a bit of a stream channel, and that's not what I intended DTG to be.
Yeah.
Because he said, like, the ones that he edits and gets a lot better views. Like,
yeah.
And we're not doing it for the views, but, you know, that is why you do create content. Let's all be honest.
Yeah.
And so we're going to use Mondays as a means of
doing recording.
Yeah. Which is why I'd probably say Tuesdays will be the day that I do, because Thursdays are my day with Finn, and I don't want to tie him to it every week.
Yeah, no, that's fair enough. There's no... See, obviously, I do Monday to Friday, 9 to 5. There's no day I can't do.
Yeah.
I mean, there might be days, obviously, when I'm, you know, oh, I've got to do this on a Tuesday, I've got to do that or something. But there's no days that, you know, I have any commitments. I don't have a social life.
Okay.
Well, the most is D&D.
Yeah.
Obviously, that's with you anyway.
And
so.
that's once every couple of weeks, because I have to find the time to write shit. Also, I have to be inspired to write shit. Anyone that writes D&D knows that. You can't just come up with something. You remember when I was working at Upper Crust, and then I showed you those big pieces of cardboard?
Yeah.
I was like, I had an inspiration spurt, and I had to get it down.
The thing is, you showed me the picture, it's just like a box that's been ripped apart and just writing on it.
I was like, what the fuck is that? I was like, it's my notes.
Oh, shit.
But yeah, so maybe Tuesdays for the pre-sequel. But I want to know if Nathan will play. I'd like it to be a 4-player. I'd understand if they can't because they stream a lot, but
it's more fun with 4 of you though, because obviously
Yeah.
the difficulty spikes and you get better loot.
yes.
Squirrel says, and this ends part 1. Please insert disc 5 to begin part 2 of 12.
Yay! Come on, Nathan, respond. What are you doing? Talk to me! Wait, is it gone back to top chat? Nope, we're on live.
Oh yes, this is it.
I write novels, not written in over a year. I know the struggle. Insert pizza guy. Lonely housewife can't afford to pay. I always told Finn that, because he always wanted to be a script writer. I was like, just give up and do porn like most people do. Now, Larry, I want you to enter her from behind, and then when Jim opens the door...
just in the south part of the pee you had to poop.
Ah! It's about the most offensively disgusting thing that you can think of.
He's taken a different direction to his first book. He's only written 1 book! Nathan put her in what? Oh, sorry, no. Spectrum Z says, I'm always inspired to write D&D. Tim put, Nathan's leaving you hanging. You put her in what? So I think he's listening now.
Nathan, would you play the pre-sequel with us? Because I want to play with Finn, but I don't because he loots when there's fighting going on, and that shit is very annoying.
Spectrum sees...
Wait, Spectrum... Zach, are you free on Tuesday evenings?
He just said he'll be the 4th, if you want it.
Yes! Okay, we've got 1, 2, 3. If Nathan will play, we'll have 4. So we could do crossover. Nathan, will you do it with us? Will you do it?
I can't do a drum roll.
Finn's porn is, I want to scour for loot and nobody complain to me about it. Yeah, that sounds like him. Right, hold on. Well, is Finn okay with that? I mean, I think he will be because he likes Borderland games and stuff, but he does get a bit tired of them, whereas I fucking love Borderlands. And it's the committing to it every week, because like I wanted to do this because it's my favourite game ever, but I know it was going to be a long series, 11 episodes, the most we've ever done. I'm glad I've seen it through though, because I wanted to finish it. I think he'll be okay with it, because if he's recording Monday, he probably won't want to stream Tuesdays, because that's his thing. He gets overloaded. Also, like he'll say, oh well, Friday could we do Jackbox or something like that. I think it frees Finn up to not do so much streaming.
And obviously, if he wants to do it, I'm happy to step back kind of thing.
Well, that's the thing, like, it might be a week where you're like, oh, we can't do it, so I can say, okay, Finn, can you just play Chris's character for this week? You know?
I'm going to get the loot.
But the thing is, if Finn's not okay with it, I don't think he'll be bothered either way. I don't think he'll be bothered either way, because I don't think he'll want to commit to it. But, yes, so Zach, could you confirm, starting next Tuesday, could we do the pre-sequel? Because if you can commit to 9 o'clock onwards, then we'll play. And we'll do the pre-sequel.
Nathan said we'd talk off stream.
We defo talk off stream. I wish I had a second PS4, because I could then play with Finn as well. I could do it. I mean, I could literally... it depends. I could always sort of send... Because he works near them, I could always say, look, you could go to theirs and then play as the 4th and not be chat.
Okay, yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like... Because then he could play as well, because it'd be me, you... Oh, okay. Wait. I've worked that out wrong.
No, I was going to say, because that's 5 of us then.
Yes, it would be. But again, I don't think it'll be an issue, but we talk off stream. I think he'll be fine with it. Because I think he'll want to do... He likes games like Jackbox and Use Your Words and that sort of stuff. Whereas I love the franticness of...
The madness that is Borderlands.
Yes! Also, I really want to play it before...
4-3 could be
But now I feel bad for Gina, because Gina wanted to play it because she really wanted to play as Hammerlock's sister.
Oh.
But I know she can't commit to it at the minute. Especially now that she's got a new job, she's going to be doing like 9 to 5. Then coming home, obviously, Lily, and I don't think she'll want to commit to it as much. But we'll talk off stream. We'll find out. We'll find out.
We come to agreement.
We do come to agreement. Because I want to do the pre-sequel, mainly because it's just bullets flying and you don't really have to pay attention to it. As long as you're battling, you can chat and you can have fun. Let's face it, there is a storyline, but you know, fuck it. The subtitles on that one.
Nathan, I think it'll be Chat King.
I will commit, but I need to consult with Nathan. We can split screen over the internet with him. I can't afford to get the pre-sequel and PS Plus.
I mean, that's all.
I will play as... Yes, exactly. Oh, right. I thought you had that, so that does pose an issue. Then if you can't do it as that because you can't afford it, it could then be me, you, Finn and Nathan if Gina didn't want to do it, because I don't think she will. I could be completely talking out of my ass. We talk off stream.
Who would you all play?
Oh, now... the pre-sequel. I would like to give Jack a try. Or Hammerlock Sister. Because I really fucking liked Hammerlock Sisters specials. I also might try Athena with the shield. Because she was quite good. I always played as the Siren. But in Borderlands 3... I've played Beastmaster. That shit looks amazing. Only because the Siren in this one, her thing seems to be fists, which tells me it's melee. And I had a go as Zero in number 2, and I hated it. I hated the fact that his special was melee. The invisibility was great, but having to... No, I don't... Borderlands is about shooting, not swording. When I play swords, play For Honor. Oh shit, For Honor 2! That got announced as well.
Did it?
Yeah, it did.
I'm not... dual play is what I was thinking. He says.
Dual play? I don't know what dual play is.
You talk off stream.
But either way, I genuinely don't know what dual play is. Nathan's the tech head, I just work here.
I just work. Don't ask the questions. My school says For Honor 2.
Yeah, man.
Jerry has got notes. See, I'm playing Borderlands 2 with Mr. Tom. We're in and out of it at the moment.
Yeah.
I'm playing a psycho and it's...
Krieg!
Yeah, it's so fun, but how he works...
Because he gets stronger the more damage he takes, doesn't he?
Yeah, that's the build I'm going for. But I've got the skill that puts friendly fire on as well, and the more damage I take, the quicker I cool down.
He's home.
Hey, I feel like death.
Why?
I'm full of food.
Nothing wrong with that.
He's had oh god, he's had curry. He's had curry
I've
buffet.
had 2 plates of curry.
Oh
and
my
I've
god,
had
the
salad,
farts later.
And I've had a jelly thingy for dessert, and I feel
Don't
fucking
leave
fat.
me with him. Take me with you.
No.
We can top and tail.
No.
We can spoon.
No.
He protests too much.
The squirrel wants to see you.
Sedane is here. Bring me my beloved dagger to me.
Hello, I still exist. I'm not dead. I'm just very, very
And
poor.
here is the extra cutscene that you wouldn't get if you synthesise that item.
I'm full of so much
Titties!
food.
Goodness. Was it good food though?
It was really good. We went to an Indian buffet and it was absolutely amazing. I had 2 curries and a salad, and now I'm regretting it.
Your farts later are going to be so bad.
God, yeah. So I'm not going to be staying in the stream too long because I feel...
We're finished.
We've beat the game.
You finished it?
Yeah.
You finished it on the stream?
I was literally so OP at the end that nothing could touch me.
Yay! You can do other games now.
Babe,
What?
are you really... We're talking off stream. Are you, like, wanting to do the pre-sequel, like, really badly? Or would you mind not being in that one?
Why? Who wants to be in it?
Well, I'm sort of talking with Nathan at the minute.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sort of talking with Chris, because Chris really likes the pre-sequel.
I'm hurting, chat.
I
And I
said
know-
I'm happy to step back if you wanted
Yeah.
to do it. That's
But I
okay.
know you're not, like, overly fussed. Because
I'm really-
we'd be doing it
I'm not
like
overly
every
fussed about
Tuesday.
pre-sequel. Depends who you bring on. So it's going to be you, Nathan, who else?
Possibly Zach.
Okay. I'm not opposed to it.
You're an animal, apparently.
I'm an animal.
Scroll says Finn, you're an animal.
Thank you.
And did you kill the bouncy ball? I don't think we did we?
No, we
No,
didn't
we
kill
didn't.
Bounce. I'll do that off stream. So yeah. So babe,
Dying.
are you
people at work
okay?
killed me.
Are you okay with not doing the pre-sequel? Because the only alternative that I thought about was so many BBs.
All the beavers.
Was potentially putting me and Chris here, and then you going to Nathan's after work, and then like playing there with him. So like you could use their 2 PS2s, and then we could use.
So you're
this
kicking
one.
me out of my own house so you can stream with somebody else, and I have to stream with Nathan.
Yeah. Well,
I
technically,
should be offended, but I'm still part of it.
Yeah. Well, this is what I'm saying because Zach's not sure he could commit. So if he couldn't, that's potentially a setup that we could have. But
What, so if Zach can't turn up to one, then I can turn into what was going on?
No.
I'm very
if Zach-
confused. I'm full of
because
food.
we were thinking of doing it on Tuesdays. So
Okay.
Zach's saying though he's got to buy pre-sequel and PS Plus, which he doesn't know if he can do. Which is like 60 something quid, you know. Actually, wait, isn't the Handsome Collection a free game for PS Plus right now? I'm sure it is.
You're asking the wrong
Might
person.
be.
Yeah, it is.
no.
It is with Sonic Mania.
Ask Tom or Nathan.
If you can get PS Plus, it's free. Currently, so spend a £5, get the membership, do that. I'm sure it's free, but it's the commitment. And we finished the game.
So scroll something at the ending, and I'll let you read it out. This is your
It's
game.
finally fucking over.
Feeling they're dropping a necklace and hungering while a child cheers. Handsome Collection is free on PS Plus at the moment.
Well, there you go.
You hear that, Zach?
So if he can't, the setup we could have, because let's face it, if you're at the doctor's, you're closer to them than you are here.
I am, yeah.
And if I
I'm
have to
sorry
pay-
I'm
if I
not
have
as
to pay-
alive as I am normally. I'm full of food and it's taken every energy to speak.
And if I have to pay for your Uber's home to make it work, then I will. But I talk off stream.
Yeah,
We'll
you
sort
will.
it.
I'm gonna go lie in a bed before I die.
Go for it. But no, I'm thinking of starting it from Tuesday.
Okay, that sounds like a plan.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to be in the chat if you're still alive, but you're finishing up
The
now,
game
aren't
is
you?
finished.
So you roll credits, and is that it? I'm guessing, or are you cutting it mid credits?
No, I'll just keep talking till it finishes.
You basically finished the game, and the chat's prize if they get to see me on camera again.
Did you have fun?
It was alright, actually, yeah.
Did you
I
spend?
can't speak much. I'm full
Did you
of
spend
food.
all the money I gave you?
No, actually, they paid for most of it. I only paid for a cider at the end of it.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
Well, then that money can go towards your one on Friday.
Yeah, it can.
You got 2 staff outings in the same week, and because he's very poor, Mr. Future Husband had to fund it.
Yeah, you did. I appreciate it.
Better fucking do it. I even went food shopping today so he doesn't have to tomorrow. That is the great future husband.
Don't
that
have
I'm-
a go at me. I haven't said you haven't helped, okay?
No, I'm not having a go.
I never said you haven't contributed.
Let me finish,
Don't
bitch.
have an argument.
Yeah, I'm not having an argument. You're having an argument. I am saying this is the kind of future husband thing that I am, because I was like, I could go tomorrow and take Finn with me, but I've got some free time, so I'll go by myself and get a taxi so that he doesn't have to do it tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
That is the kind of future husband you are getting. Consider it.
I'm gonna go lie in bed and die now.
Go for it. See you later.
Bye, everyone. Oh, don't make me run and full of food. My God. I'm gonna bend over and just fart.
If I can get the game, I can commit. Yeah, it's finished. Well done, Ash. So, Zach, I will talk to you off stream momentarily, but it is free on PS Plus right now. So if you can get a membership, if you get a rolling one because you can't afford the 50 quid straight away, if you get a £5 one for the rolling months, it's free right now. So you can download it and it's free. You get to keep it. Done.
I've just seen Chris's boots, by the way. Have you shown these on camera yet?
I've not.
Are they sexy?
I really like
sexy.
boots.
They're really worn now. They're battered.
Look,
Skeleton feet.
they've got skeleton shoes on them. They're fucking
They
awesome.
glow in the dark, some childish like that.
I love these. Anyway, I'm going now to die. Bye.
Hope you feel better in the morning.
Go for a poo. It'll make you feel better.
What?
Go for a poo. It'll make you feel better.
Don't you think I've already tried that twice at the buffet?
You've had a curry. How could you not be able to poo?
Oh my God.
It's kind of like a side effect of
I'm
it.
stuffed up, babe.
It's impacted.
I'm dying.
We should take him for we could live stream him having a colonic.
Do people want to see that? Like,
I'd pay to see that.
I mean, are we still waiting for your toilet stream?
I keep saying I want to do it, but they're like, no, you can't. We are professional. But I provide consistency and comedy. I know that I'm a disgusting piece of shit that farts into the microphone, but that is what I'm here for.
That's why I'm here.
Yeah. And sometimes to show balls on stream.
You didn't, you almost did.
I almost... Just the tip.
Where are we? What did I say? Series 4. Okay, film.
No, Ash, you might hear it if he uses the bathroom again. Yeah. He did. Yeah.
That was like a hilarious 15 minutes.
I know. I'm just making pee jokes.
So which ones you said got it?
Make sure you do the toilet. I will do the toilet stream, but my co-stars, I guess you'd say, they're like, no, you can't do the toilet stream. We're professional.
What would you stream from the toilet?
A really, really bad game. Something like really toilet worthy.
Hoonie Pup.
Maybe. I don't know. I would find something. But I would do a toilet stream quite happily. But yes, we talk off stream. I really want to do the pre-sequel.
I forgot how long these credits are.
But it shows the fucking people, even back in the day, that had to, you know...
I wonder if half these people work for these companies anymore.
Probably most of them are probably dead.
He's dead.
But yes, so starting next Tuesday, I'll probably lead it with chat, unless Nathan takes it off me, which he might. But I really, really want to do the pre-sequel, so I'm going to be doing the pre-sequel starting next Tuesday. So if you're doing the pre-sequel with us, I'll throw in dinner. Okay. So if you're attending, I will feed you.
Okay. If you attend, you get fed.
In fairness, I do pre. Did you see what I posted yesterday? I did honey mustard chicken with baby potatoes and veg. It was fucking beautiful.
Nice.
Pre-sequel downloading. Yas, queen! Wait, so you've got the PS Plus membership then?
I got it, yeah.
Ah. Awesome. So, do you know what? I'll do us a chat on Facebook. I'll do us a chat so that we can all speak. So we can plan. But Nathan, can you ask if Gina's okay with sitting out? Because I know she wanted to play, but if she does, we'll make it work. But if she doesn't, because I don't think she'll want to commit. All's well that ends well.
Sure, I'll read Scroll's comments really quickly.
Yes.
Make sure you do the toilet stream with the dingiest light setup to add to the realism and emotion. You really drive it home.
Yeah.
And dead. You know, fried super dead.
Well, that is the end of this stream, and that is the end of this game.
The end? Question mark.
Well, that is it for Final Fantasy. I'm so glad that I finished this. So that is the end of this stream. Thank you for everyone that's watched. If you've been with us the whole way, thank you for sticking with it to 10 part 2. I genuinely don't know what the schedule is because we don't have Discord. I still refuse to sign up to it. They know what they're doing. I'm sure Nathan will post in there the programming for the rest of the week.
Check the Discord if you want to know.
Yeah, I think they're doing Jackbox at some point. I could be talking out my arse though, I don't know.
You want to keep it surprised? Don't check the Discord.
Yeah, just show up, like, subscribe, all that thing.
Like, comment, subscribe, follow us on Instagram.
stalk us.
Twitter, Facebook, Tinder. Find us everywhere.
Grindr. Alright, well, so starting next Tuesday from 9 o'clock-ish, it should be the pre-sequel. But we talk, us that are going to be in it, we talk off stream and we plan. So, this has been my lovely co-star Chris. Thank you so much for coming.
Welcome. Thank you for having me.
That's alright. I love streaming with you. I really, really do.
Well, it's like I said, we create our own religions when we stream. So.
Yeah, we do. Well, that's it, everyone. Good night,
Night,
everybody.
night, everyone. Bye.